Hello, everyone, and welcome to yet another Wednesday. I am your game master, and one of us is Decider 12. Find out which one after this short introduction.
Before the intro's up.
Oh, the intro's up. Hello.
Oh dear.
That was great timing.
That was so good.
All I heard
Man,
as
I hope
soon
we're
as
not live yet.
all I heard was before the intro's up, and I was like, well, surprise. Do I want to know what that was about?
Ah,
Nope.
you're fine.
No,
Everything's
no.
fine. It's fine.
Cool, excellent. By the way, I was the real Decider 12. Yeah.
Oh,
I
man.
thought it was me.
I
Really?
It was me.
I know, it's a
Shit.
difficult one. It was a
I'll
difficult
never
one.
be surprised.
I knew because I stood up, so I was the real one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
That's how you know. That's how you know.
I would do that.
You a real one.
Exactly.
Real
Hey,
Decider, please stand up.
right now? All right, hold on. I gotta back up again.
We're
I
gonna
don't
have a
want
problem here.
to run over the cat. Where is she? I always have to check under the chair. Anyway, it's Wednesday, which means we've got another episode of 50 Shades of Crimson. Tonight's episode is brought to you by Shared Experience, because it always is. But tonight's episode is called, what did I call it? It was called, somebody want to read that for me?
Highway to Hellknights.
Highway to Hellknights.
Highway to
Such a good
Hellknights.
title.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Oh, no, I love it. It's great. I may have statted some Hellknights. Anyway, so let's see here. Let's say hello to the crew here. Let's start off with, you know who I'm not starting off with is, yeah, you're right. RemovedDisc. I'm not starting off with you. I'm going to give you a whole 4 people to think of something besides. My other tooth is also pointy. So,
Oh, okay. That's good.
It turns out they're the same, man.
It's crazy.
No, but it's like,
No,
it's like super
no,
pointy.
no. Stop.
God damn it.
Yotts, how's it going?
I'm doing great, man. Thanks. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. Yeah.
Cool.
You had a good week?
Yeah, I don't know. It was pretty chill. Not a whole lot new. I'm looking for a new office chair, so if anyone has suggestions, please send them to me. I'd love to know what you're using and if you recommend it.
I recommend this
I hate
one.
this chair.
Notice-
if anyone wants this, they can have it.
Notice
I'm getting rid of it.
the ventilation here, how it just goes straight through to the background.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
almost as I know it is technically a hole because I can see it, but it's almost
No.
as if it's just green screened out. It's
I really
wild.
enjoy this part right here, the floating pieces they have.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah,
Really
and
cool.
It's really neat how
Yeah.
DX Racer figured out anti-gravity just in
It's
time to
amazing.
release their new chairs.
And they use that amazing technology to add accents to their chairs.
well, it's a crazy world.
I know.
Good times.
Yeah.
All right.
I am looking for a new chair, so that's what I'm going to spend all my time on. If you have one, send it to me.
If money is no object, I recommend Herman Miller.
Yeah.
I would
they're
spend like
good.
$400 or $500 at the most.
The secret lab
yeah.
ones
Am I in
aren't
that
about that
range?
much.
Yeah, I think you can get a Herman Miller for that. Yeah,
Okay.
they're really nice, like long long sitting chairs. It's what we have at work.
Making note.
And I know a lot of people who have gotten tired of their gaming chairs have gone to Herman Miller. So highly recommend them. Herman Miller, if you're listening, will also take a sponsorship. Anyway,
I would love to review your chair.
yes, we
Send me
all
one,
would.
please.
We will take 6. Thank you. And some of your stand desks as well. Very high quality, spacious, and luxurious. Get yours today using
what a great
code.
value for money.
See, we can do it.
Shared experience at checkout.
Exactly. See? Well, good to see you, man. Let's say
cheers.
hi. Cheers. Oh, wait. Cheers.
High five, bro.
Yeah. We can't do that one. Too far.
Right.
Katiemaechen, how's it going?
It's going, man. It's those last couple weeks before the year's over is always like a crazy, crazy time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you're right.
yeah. So I think today from like 8 to 5, I had 30 minutes of my day that wasn't scheduled like for a meeting.
That
So
sounds about right, yeah.
yeah. Then tomorrow it starts at 6:30, so it's gonna be great.
All
It's gonna
right.
be fun.
By the way, we're running extra late tonight. Just thought I'd mention
Cool.
that now. No.
Who needs sleep?
Yeah.
Well, you're never gonna get it. Who needs sleep? Tell me what's that for?
Don't know. Never heard that. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, I've had an equally busy schedule. I've been training from like 12 to 8. For some reason, it's in West Coast time. So, luckily we got out early enough that I could be here. Yay! But
Yay.
my work is also expecting me to do other things too, and the only way I can get that done is if I start before class. So, I've generally been working from like 9 a.m. to like 7 p.m. every day. So, yeah,
Cool.
it's getting long. It's getting long, but I feel you. So good luck tomorrow.
That paycheck, though.
It's still, I'm salaried, so it doesn't matter.
Oh
rip.
no.
Yeah,
Salaried life.
yeah, but you know what? I do
Man,
whatever it
that's
takes.
terrible.
So it'll be fine. It'll all be fine. Good to see you, Katie. And
Yeah.
let's say hi to Luna.
Hi.
Hi.
That's all I got. I
Excellent.
really don't have much. Let's see. Work has been nutty for me also. Like it must just be this time of year.
Yes.
I work in our company's HR department. I don't like do HR. I'm not the person you go to like with your workers' comp claims, but because I'm part of the HR staff, I have to help with all like the open enrollment and all of that stuff. So
Oh gosh.
my work days have all been tacking on an extra like hour to hour and a half this week. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I get out of work and I'm just like, okay, I'm done.
I didn't think about how much extra work that puts on your department when open enrollment comes
Yeah.
around. Holy hell.
Yeah.
That's
We've
like-
got about
That's like
We've got
your
about
Black
100 and-
Friday compared to retail,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah.
yeah, it is. It's like and my organization is there's 3 like official HR people and then there's me
Mhm.
like who does some of the help out for about 300 employees.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got this. You're fine. Everything's
Yeah.
fine.
yeah,
I just picture you with the burning house around you and your cup of coffee.
Right.
You know,
my
this-
cup of coffee.
This is
It's all
fine.
good.
Yeah.
This is fine. Yeah.
Well, let's have some fun tonight, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Sweet. MandaManda, how's it going?
Good. How are you? Sorry, I was
I'm good.
responding. I was responding to chat.
I know. I caught you in the middle of it.
My
I
sweater
noticed.
is my sweater's super soft.
I noticed the eyes start to read, and I was like, okay, now call upon her.
Now go.
Yes.
Then you picked me.
Yes. But yes, tell us about the
hi.
sweater.
It's soft. It's really, really fuzzy,
Ah.
and
You look like a
I don't know.
leopard.
oh, thanks. I'm not normally a fan of animal print, but I killed the cheetah for this one, so I thought I might as well wear it.
I'm gonna cry.
Nothing
Just
wasted
kidding. I
here.
love animals. I'm against that kind of thing.
I was gonna
He
say
was
you're
already
such.
dead when she got to it.
Yeah, exactly.
It was just roadkill. It's fine. Oh God.
But yeah, I don't really have anything exciting to talk about. It's just I've been chilling and just
Sweet.
I don't know, baking and trying new recipes and stuff. So
Do you have? I know you've gotten away from it a little bit because of the addiction, but I wanted to take a moment and talk about addiction. Let's talk about Animal Crossing for a second.
I will have you know I've been sober from Animal Crossing for about September, October, November, for about 4 months now.
Which is crazy
Wow.
because you're
Believe it.
missing all these major events: the Halloween event, the Thanksgiving event. I mean,
I know
winter going on right now. Oh man.
I was feeling the pull really, really hard when it switched over to fall, and then especially with all the Halloween stuff. So
I've got a full Halloween outfit, and
I'm afraid to jump back into it because I'm so far behind now that all of my neighbors are going to shame me for being gone for so long, and I don't think I can handle that kind of emotional distress. So
that's
I'm
true,
just
actually. All right,
unsure at this point.
Me and my koi pond are just gonna enjoy it anyway. So.
Wait, you have a koi pond?
Oh, by the way, you can get koi ponds now. But anyway, you don't get back into it. Don't get back into it.
I'm sorry, I actually am not able to stream tonight. I gotta go do something.
Right. Oh, that's weird. You just came online on my Switch. That's weird. Well, it's good to have you. We'll keep you off of that Animal Crossing.
I'm
all right?
excited for tonight.
Yes. Woo! All right, and finally, because I can't put it off any longer, RemovedDisc. How are you doing?
So my bottom tooth.
Son of a bitch.
No, I think I invented time travel.
Really?
Yeah, so I was taking a nap earlier.
Okay.
And then I woke up. It freaked out because I was like, oh my God, it's late. Like, what time is it? My spouse was like, I'm pretty sure I heard them say it's 6:55. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I fell back asleep.
Right.
And I woke up in a panic a couple minutes later and I'm like, what time is it? My spouse was like, I'm pretty sure my spouse said 6:45. So I think I time traveled back 10 minutes.
I was gonna say that's insane.
Or
because...
you slept 24 hours.
Oh,
true.
Yeah.
Less a few minutes.
You actually went to sleep on a Tuesday. So... yeah, it's been a while. Thank you. Thank you.
Optimus says you slept a whole week.
Yeah.
You just went into hibernation for a week.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've been gearing up for hibernation. Let me tell you, feeling it right here. I am going to sleep good all winter. Yeah. I picked up a nice new thing of hot cocoa mix, and the way I get my hot cocoa perfect is I do it just like Tim Hortons does, and they basically fill half the cup with the powder and then just add the water. So you get this really like wet powder chocolate, and it's so chocolatey and delicious. But I've been having like 2 cups of that a day, and yeah. It's good stuff.
Yeah, you don't make it with milk?
No, hot water in the hot cocoa mix. That's it.
Well, I know you can do it that way, but it tastes so much better with milk.
I don't have milk. But you think I go out shopping?
Milk.
Come on. I haven't had milk in like a month.
Instacart's a thing, you know.
I know, but it's so hard. I have to like click things and like wait for it to come.
It's easier to just go shopping.
It is. By the way, a new computer case I ordered just arrived today. That I had no issue clicking the buttons for. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm gonna convert my my other older computer that I use as a streaming computer into a micro ATX build. So I'm very excited. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, that's enough from me. Why don't we get some dice rolls to see who is going to be recapping last episode? And Yotts, please do that at a -20.
No.
Oh, am I the only one who didn't roll yet? Oh, snap.
Ah. Wow.
Oh,
That was
lucky
Markt'ov.
tell you, I just watched the video, so.
Hey, Markt'ov, you're off the hook from your roll of 3 because it was beaten by Shula with a roll of 2. So,
Shula's
Amanda.
number 2.
Shula's number 2. So yeah, why don't you do us the favor and recap last episode?
So when last we left off last time, we were in the barracks and we were hanging out, and some guy named Dick came up to
Richard.
Evie. I'm sorry, Richard.
You don't know him that
Major
well.
Dick.
Okay.
Private dick.
Private Dick.
Okay.
Private Richard. He approached Luna and was like, hey, can you take this sword and this letter to this guy? And me and Disc accompanied, or I'm sorry, not Disc, Markt'ov.
Yeah, he actually appeared in game.
Accompanied.
It's crazy. Yeah.
And yeah, he appeared in the game. And we followed her to a guy named, I'm sorry, what was his name again?
Mr. Toriel. First name
Mr.
too.
Toriel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tutorial.
Tutorial. Yes.
Who is making Shula incredibly paranoid by his strange behavior. But I'm so sorry, Markt'ov just followed all his commands in the tutorial, and that was interesting. And then we went back and I don't know why I keep calling you guys by your names. I'm so sorry.
Just roll with it.
Osgar.
Who cares? Just
I don't know.
I don't know why you
I
see
need
me as
more-
a person.
I need more caffeine, I think. Osgar decided to have some fun and do some drinking, and with Bo, and
you
they.
sound so judgmental right now. Not gonna
I'm saying it the way Shula might say it.
bro.
And so there was like a little mini party, and Shula just kind of went and studied or prayed or something instead of partying because she's lame in that way. And Evie was hanging out too, and because we shared a room. And then did we see Trumpet that day? Like that part? I didn't think so.
You did. No.
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 So the next day we woke up and we started on our search for Trinia.
You forgot about the extra
And-
bacon.
Oh yeah, so we had a really nice breakfast that next morning.
Yeah.
And they happened to let us know that there were extra servings of bacon.
Mm-hmm.
So we are unsure of the fate of our two pig friends, unfortunately. And so then we decided to start our search for Trinia. And as we did, I don't remember if we spoke with Chrysidia or not.
Yeah,
but
she came to.
Okay, that's what I thought, because she told us about the Hellknights, and which is like awful because ew, Hellknights. And so then we went out into the town and we walked to the neighborhood that she was last seen in, and there's people looking for her and people freaking out and groups of people and Hellknights, and the Hellknights slashed some people down for probably no reason because they're jerks. And we were able to find the address of the place that Trinia was last seen because she is accused of possibly killing the king. And it's probably important that we find her before the queen does. And we found the building. We spoke to someone who said that she was in the building like across the street or across the alley or something like that. And we were like, cool, thanks. And right before we left, someone came in, and I don't remember who it was. I assume Hellknights, but...
There was those people in the room who wouldn't open up the door, and we were chatting with them. And then the Hellknights started coming, right?
Yeah,
And they were
'cause-
yelling
yeah.
like, oh, they're coming back, they're coming back.
Right, so I assume... I don't remember if we actually saw the Hellknights, but I assume that it was the Hellknights, and that's going to be an interesting situation.
Sorry, I've just been playing with an image over the chat
I
screen.
saw that.
What? I didn't see anything. What have you been doing this whole time?
Nothing. Great
What is
recap.
that? What is that? I don't know. I see my stream is lagged. I see something. Oh, the little creepy Hell Knight. Oh.
Yeah, every time you were talking about Hellknights, it just peeked them out a little bit, you know? It's just
Oh my God, that's adorable.
adorable. A term never used to describe Hellknights before.
I find them adorable, but I think Shula finds them to be pretty offensive. So
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it all depends on what you're into, right?
Look at that guy. He's so cute.
He's so cute. Oh.
He's such a boy.
So yeah, thank you for your recap. It was great. So basically, let's see here. Yeah, you guys were you started into a building that you could get access to. It's not the building that the address led you to for Trinia, but it's one right across the street, and you could see up above that there are walkways leading from that building to the other. So you're going through this building, and you I believe you spoke to someone in this building, and you explained. I believe Osgar made friends with them. Said, "Hey, I'm Osgar," and they're like, "Oh my gosh, Osgar!" Blah blah blah. But they told you Trinia was definitely in the building across the street. That's where she lives. And just as you were having that conversation, someone else in the apartment yelled that they were on their way. Someone's on their way back. They slammed the door. You guys heard the clanging of the Hell Knight armor approaching. And Evie, we left off with you rolling a pretty good perception check, unlike Shula, who rolled a 1.
Yep.
And you hear from a distance, you hear them say, I saw them go in this building. Check it out. And with that, we're going to get started here. So, yes. So you guys are currently standing in this hallway. You're kind of at the corner of a hallway. If you look to your right, it's the entrance you came in. Evie, this is you hear the voices coming from down that hallway.
Okay.
If you go the other direction in the hallway, it will lead to a staircase, which you can see at the end.
Do you have a map up?
I do not have a map of this building,
No sweat.
unfortunately.
No, just wondering.
Imagine the
There's
letter
Portuguese.
L like this, okay? And then
like that.
like this, right?
Okay.
And you're here, right? You're right here. You guys came in over here. The stairway is down this way, okay? So does that help?
Well,
I hope
the
that
years
helps.
start coming and they don't stop coming, you know?
It's exactly what I was thinking.
So has anyone entered the building yet?
You haven't seen anyone else enter the building. No.
So, I am gonna. Shula and I are the only ones in the room, right?
I mean, you guys are all standing in this hallway.
Oh, we're all standing there. Okay.
Right.
I'm gonna be like, guys, did you hear that? There's somebody coming,
Ooh, we should.
and they sound like they're looking for people.
Yeah, whoever they're looking for is fucked. Glad we're not them.
I think we should probably hide. I have a good feeling it's probably the Hellknights.
Yeah.
They're looking for the Hellknights too?
No.
No, Oscar.
Let's go. We need to get going right now.
Right, let's go upstairs.
Sir, I hear them down
Yeah.
this way. And
I
that.
run towards the stairwell. Second I hear that.
All right.
Yeah.
The rest of you follow.
Same.
Yep.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you guys all make a mad dash for the stairwell, which on this L shape here is down this way. So you guys make a mad sprint up this way, and you get to the stairwell. It's a your average kind of go up one set of stairs, go around, go up another set of stairs to get up to the next floor. You know, like you have in your schools, basically. Most schools. I don't know if most schools were like my school. My school had those stairways. So, how high do you guys want to go? This is a 3-story building.
Where did we see the,
Top.
like, gangplanks connecting?
On the 3rd floor.
Well, I guess we're going to the 3rd floor.
This goes all the way to the top.
Oh, my
yeah.
God.
Does this go to the roof or does this just go to the top?
It
Oh,
just,
the roof could be on fire.
this one does not go to the roof. It only goes up to the 3rd floor.
Third floor it
appreciate
is.
you, Katie.
All right. So as you guys get to the 3rd floor, you're met with a similar building layout. And if you continue down to the end of the hallway, it appears to go outside onto a catwalk.
Go, 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 go.
All right.
Markt'ov's running.
So, so as you get to the end of this hallway, and there's a door that actually leads out to it. If you go through that door, are you guys going through that door? I assume.
I burst through the door.
Yeah.
You burst through the door. Excellent.
Wait, what door?
The door leading outside to the walkway.
Well, we didn't see anybody on there before, so probably we don't really have to be stealthy about it.
See how it goes.
That's the best you can do.
Yeah.
So as you burst out, the door. Are you like ramming through this door?
No, I'm like,
Speedily.
opening the door and throwing it aside and then just tearing across the bridge.
Cool. Yeah. So as you do that, and you start to progress across this bridge, you can, as you look down, you can actually see a squad of 3 Hellknights entering into the entrance on the 1st floor from the building you just came out of.
I just book it.
Okay.
Wait.
Shula yells, "Wait!"
Too late.
So Markt'ov begins to run across the bridge. What about the rest of you?
I'll kind of stay near the door, like making sure everyone gets through and that no one like tries to hit us while everyone else kind of goes over.
Okay.
I'll have
How big
my.
is the- Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. I'm not gonna do what I said I was gonna do. I'm still waiting
Okay.
at the door, make sure everyone goes through, but yeah.
Okay,
I just want to know how wide it was.
The bridge?
Make sure we didn't. Yes, I didn't know if we had to make a check for it or not.
No, it's comfortable to walk or run across. As long as you're not too klutzy. There are handrails.
Standing at the edge of it, I'm gonna like look down into the streets. What do I see?
As you look down into the streets, there aren't too many, like, there's not really any people to see. You do see those Hellknights entering into the building you just are coming out of right now. Down the road a little bit further, you can see a couple bodies laying on the ground. Look like they've been, injured. But, you don't see too much else besides just empty streets, trash cans, maybe a skittering rat or two.
Okay. On the rooftop, is there anything we could secure the door with?
Give me a perception.
Sure. I'm looking like boards, planks, ropes, wires, like some type of deal, but
I'm
you
a
tell
guy
me.
for this shit.
Even a wedge. Solid 1 plus 5 for 6.
You suddenly become aware of your own hands.
Whoa.
Nice.
Yeah.
They call them fingers, but I've never seen them fing. Oh, wait, there they go.
They're doing it. They're doing it.
So I'm going to look back to the party and I'm just going to kind of mime like, down there, big, scary guys. And then I'm going to like kind of gesture to them to follow me and cross.
By the way, I'll give you an image of what these guys look like, because at this point you would have gotten a pretty clean sight of them.
They're so cute.
It's so
Sure.
cute.
Bruh.
So those are the Hellknights that you see. They have
I like your use of shape.
shape. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. They're very artistic in their armor.
Angular.
Yeah. But they are carrying halberds. You do notice.
That's a pretty serious reach, right?
I actually don't think halberds have reach. I'll have to double check
Cool.
on that. I think if I
They're
remember right,
pretty
they have
mean.
halberds have brace and trip, and not reach.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Anyway, little side knowledge there. So you guys were on this bridge, or just on the door leading to the bridge. Those were words.
It is similar to a 5-foot-long spear. Also has a small axe-like head mounted near the tip. It has brace and trip. It is a two-handed weapon.
Uh-huh.
So,
Thank you for the stat rundown. At this point,
Nice metagaming to you. Just kidding, of course.
have you ever watched like any anime shows where like the narrator comes in and he's like, and this character's special power is the ability to see into the dark realm, and it's like gives a whole breakdown of it, like gives you meta
Yeah,
knowledge.
they do that on Fairy Tale.
Yeah.
I've never
Yeah.
watched an anime ever.
Oh, right. Okay. They do that a lot on Yu Yu Hakusho. I think that's what just happened there.
Nice.
I'm in the middle of watching Sword Art Online, so that's where I am.
They
Gotcha.
crossed the bridge, but what they didn't know was it was a trap.
Oh. At this point, Markt'ov has fully sprinted across the bridge. This bridge is only the length of the going across the street, so it's not very long. I mean, you could get across it in like 10 seconds or so.
I slowly and carefully open that door. Wait, is it 10 seconds or is it 12 seconds?
10 seconds. You have an extra 2 seconds to do with what you
Oh.
choose. Yes,
So I have a standard action left,
Mhm.
roughly. I
exactly.
open the door.
All right. And this one, you're not like flinging open. You're just normally opening it.
Very, very clowly and...
Add it to the list.
Hey, it's not my list, it's your list.
Oh, that's not fair.
Very, very slowly and carefully.
Okay. All right. Excellent. And the rest of you, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm following after him.
Okay.
If the door's open, I'm just gonna like sneak in.
Yeah,
All right. Cool.
I'll follow.
So you're all hurrying
Bo,
across.
are you staying back here to make sure we make it across safely?
Yep, ladies first.
All right, and I'll go right before Bo.
All right.
Wait, before going in, the construction of this bridge, what's it made of?
Wood.
Like, how sturdy is it? Are we talking like a few planks just laying there, or
it's
can I just
So
can I like kick it over?
imagine
Or
that
can-
bridge from Indiana Jones with the ropes on the side that they chop and then he's like hanging from. But before they do all the chopping and stuff, and it's actually much more, embraced and constructed, better.
Cool.
Yeah. It'd be like the ones you see on a children's playground.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll look to the party. We should consider cutting this. We don't want to be followed,
I
right?
agree.
I can't punch it. Someone do something.
Or could
Damn
you?
it, sword! Everybody get over here so I can cut the rope.
All right, I'll swap places with him and go through the door.
Okay. All right.
I just passed by. I'm like, go for it, buddy.
So as you all get across the bridge, yeah, it's everyone is now safely across.
I cut the bridge.
It's pretty simple. The ropes are not, super thick or anything, and you have a very sharp sword. So with one mighty hack of your sword, you are able to chop those ropes, and the bridge comes collapsing down to the other side.
Did the Hellknights hear that?
You cannot see them currently.
I shut the door behind us.
All right, excellent. So now you're in a slightly larger, I guess you could call it apartment complex, so to speak. I mean, this is kind of rickety, and these are more or less the slums of the city. So it's kind of dirty. Some things are kind of falling apart in here, but there are plenty of apartment doors, and you are met with a very long hallway that tends to wrap around at the end.
We don't know where she is, right?
You don't.
Trini is?
Correct.
What was the location, or did the person from the previous building say what unit she was or what floor she was? I cannot remember.
They said what floor she was. They said top floor, which I believe is the 5th floor.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah,
We're on the 3rd.
Correct.
Yeah, she's on this floor, so we should definitely be as alert as we can.
Yeah.
Let's head. Yes,
All right.
let's head up to the top floor.
All right. So as you guys start making your way down the hallway and stuff, you go down the hallway, you take the turn at the end, you keep going until you can find another staircase that goes up, which you find pretty simply. And as you go up, are you going straight to the 5th floor?
Oh yeah.
All right, excellent. So as you guys approach to the top of the 5th floor, and you open the door from the stairwell into the hallway, there's someone, a man standing in the hallway, like sitting on the ground. I said standing in the hallway, sitting on the ground. He's doing both at the same time. It's an amazing sight.
It's a superposition.
Nice.
You have no idea how he's accomplished it, but he
What's that? What is that called when they can like rapidly blink back and forth between the real world and like the shadow world
he's
or
like
whatever it is?
phasing or something.
Yes,
Like-
he's phasing.
Yeah. But within a second, he quickly establishes his sitting position in the hallway, and he looks up and he sees you guys coming through the door, and he's like, "Sorry, can I help you?"
Probably not.
I haven't seen you guys in this building before.
I immediately pull out my stick figure drawing. Where is she?
He just like looks at it and he's like, did your kid draw that? Like,
Hair like this, like not that long, but that long.
okay. Maybe in a cartoon or something.
It's very clearly Trinia.
Trinia.
Yeah, that name, right?
Trinia. Don't know any Trinias.
Sense motive.
Right.
Feel free to roll it.
I too will sense motive on
Absolutely.
that. Not good.
9 + 1, 10.
3 + 5 for 8. F.
Oh, +1 for 11.
8 + 5 for 13.
5 + 1 for 6.
Excellent. You all believe him.
Oh my gosh.
Well, look, she's in trouble, and like there's these big mean fellas who are totally gonna kill her. We're here to save her, so I mean, if you know her, that maybe you just help us out here, bud.
And we don't mean her any harm. We're actually trying to protect her from the Hellknights.
Like she'll probably die if she doesn't come with us. Just saying.
So he starts to stand up, and he gets up kind of slow, and he's like, he says this kind of like loudly. He's like, "Look, I don't know any Trinias, so if you're looking for one,
Oh, great. He just alerted her.
you just get out of here, all right?"
Are there any doors like right near him?
There is an apartment door right near him.
I'm gonna try to open it up, and if it doesn't open up, I'm gonna kick it down.
Okay. So you're just reaching straight for the handle?
That's badass.
Oh, certainly, yeah.
He quickly moves to like try and block you from it.
I'm gonna attempt to grapple him.
Okay. All right, we'll have that resolve first. So
Yeah.
why don't you roll me a hold on, I always get the letters mixed up. CMB.
Nice.
Sure. That is a 25.
You are able to
Whoa,
successfully
height.
grapple him. Yes.
So I'm not gonna like drop him to the ground. I'm just gonna like wrists behind the back and like kind of bear hug him in. You know what I mean? Like one hand on his hands and the other hand on his chest,
Okay.
and
All
just
right.
like hold him back to stop him from interfering.
Sure. Yeah. And he struggles for a split second. Let's see here. Yeah, he's not able to break free. So he like struggles for a quick second, but then he like stops resisting. And as that's going on, Markt'ov, you're able to just open that door freely. And inside, it's a rather small apartment. It's, just enough room for like a bed, like a wash bucket, like, some storage and, maybe like a little place to cook and like a bathroom. Like there's no multiple rooms. It's just one small room in there. You just see those objects in there. And he's like, hey man, what are you doing? Get out of my place.
Are there any like closets? Are there any windows? Anything like that?
There are windows. Yes.
Any windows open?
They are closed.
Okay. No closets?
There is a closet. Yes.
I go over to the closet, open the door to it, look inside.
Give me a
Did I pull
perception.
out my gun?
Any bookshelves?
There are no bookshelves.
1 minus 1 for 0.
Shula's not even close, so she's just surprised at this turn of events.
Markt'ov, as you look into this closet, it's a relatively empty closet. There's like 2 pieces of clothing hanging on like a rod in there, but besides that, it's more or less empty. You do not see anything of interest.
I moved the pieces of clothing to the other side of the rod.
Shockingly, it does not reveal any new information.
Darn.
Can I roll a perception to see if I hear anybody like banging around while trying to hide or anything like that?
Sure, you may.
Excellent. Perception. The baby did it. Yotts' baby did it.
Ah, rip Yotts.
10 plus 7 for 17.
With that roll of 17, you take a close listen around. You hear some shuffling towards like the end of the hallway. Like, it sounds like there's some more people in apartments and stuff, but you do not hear any noises coming from within this besides Markt'ov shuffling the clothing down the rod there.
Okay, so I don't hear anybody like trying to hide in there. I just hear stuff like down the hall.
Right.
Got it.
Was this the only apartment door we saw, or was this just like the only dude we saw?
This is literally the first apartment door and the first dude you've seen.
All right.
Like, you came through the staircase and he was sitting at his door that's immediately after the staircase, and y'all are like, boom.
Okay, so I yelled to, Markt'ov and Evie, I'm like, is there anything in there?
No, I just hear people down the hall.
Okay, so I turn to Osgar. I'm like, okay, keep them there. I'm going to check the next one. So I go down to the next door and see if I can open that.
Okay. As you go down to the next door and you try to open it, it is locked.
Can I break it down for giggles?
You can absolutely attempt to break down a door for sure. In what manner are you going to attempt to break it down?
I'm totally going to back up and slam it down with my foot.
With the foot.
What the foot?
High quality breaching device. All right. Use a strength check.
Hot 4 coming in. 15.
All right. We'll treat this as like an unarmed strike, I guess. Was it a D4 normally? I can never remember. D4 or D6?
D4 if you don't have any sort of like special training.
Right.
Also, doors have break DCs too.
Indeed, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all right, give me a D4.
Aha, one.
Nice.
You land a solid blow on it, but you don't seem to make any progress. But it makes a solid thump.
You take that door. I'm just like, Markt'ov, come help me.
I'm gonna toss the bedding off the bed, see if there's anybody hiding underneath.
All right. As you do, you see a mattress.
Okay. I look under the bed real quick and then I head out.
There are some unmentionables underneath the bed, but
Oh.
I run out and I pull out my crowbar.
okay, excellent. And shall I guess the intention of this crowbar?
Yeah, you can guess.
I guess it's going to help Isabo break this door.
I'm guessing.
Sure, it is.
All right.
I'm gonna try to jam it in there and say like, all right, when I pull, I want you to do a kick on this. I want you to give me a good help.
Ready.
All right, go for it.
Help me out.
So he's pulling. Here goes the kick. A 9.
All right. Yeah,
Damn, you didn't help at all.
yeah, your help is not very good.
6 + 5 for 11.
All right. And then you get a. Let's see. Oh, you added it. You added it in there, didn't you? For the crowbar.
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool. Yeah. That's. I mean, using the crowbar. 11. Yeah, it's starting to crack. You hear like the wood starting to just like wrench, you know, but it's still not coming undone. As you do it, you see it seems to be locked in multiple places. You're seeing like resistance a little higher up. You're seeing resistance near the handle. You know, there's seems to be multiple bolts on this door.
Where's Shula in all of this?
Shocked and awed.
Just watching us do a B&E.
Yeah, I mean, all this happened like really fast, and she's just like, I'm unsure.
Are
But
you still with me with the guy? Like,
kind of, yeah, in that area. But as you guys are continuing to do a little B&E, she's gonna kind of go back to the door where we came through. I believe we left it open. I don't remember. Oh, no, Osgar, you said you shut it, right?
like the one 2 floors down from us, the entrance.
Oh, that's right. I
floor?
forgot we're not on the same floor. Is there a
no,
door
no
on
sweat.
this floor?
There
like
is from
going
the
outside?
staircase, yeah. Not going outside, no.
Any windows in this particular area?
I mean, there is a window in this apartment that you guys have entered.
Well, I haven't entered the apartment. I
Yeah.
just, you know how some apartment complexes, they have windows in the hallway. I didn't know if there was a window. She
This one.
wanted basically to look out and see if there's any Hellknights more on the ground, if they're like looking out the windows in the adjacent building, like at this building, like if they have any idea what's going on over here.
There are no windows in this hallway. Like I said, there is a window in that apartment that Markt'ov's in. You also did notice a window in the stairwell about half a floor down. That window would not be facing the building you came from.
Okay, so there's really no window that's facing that building from this angle.
From where you're standing, no.
Okay. Well, after just briefly looking around for a window, I go back over to Osgar and hang out there.
All right, I'm going to talk to this guy that I've got grappled up.
Okay.
And I'm going to very calmly and quietly say, hey, so those big scary dudes are outside. And I mean, they're going to kill Trinia. This is kind of a life and death situation. Come on, tell them, Shula. This is serious, right?
It's a big deal. I mean, she guaranteed under the hands of the Hellknights she will be executed, probably with no trial. But at the very least, even if they don't kill her on sight, they will, I'm sure, bring her to the Queen, who will possibly do worse than just kill her outright. So it would be nice if we could find her first, because I give you my word that that's not going to happen. I'm an Oracle of Serenre, and I wouldn't allow that to happen.
I'm going to have you both roll me diplomacy. Shula, give yourself a +2.
Oh, sure.
Mm-hmm.
14 plus 11 for 25.
And a 2 for me.
Which is appropriate for the man currently restraining him.
That's fair. Absolutely fair. Yeah.
And you got a 25, Shula. All right. So with your diplomancy, you are able to, say some moving words to him. And he's like, wait, you guys aren't with the Death Knights? You guys aren't you're on part of the queen?
I loosen my grip immediately. I'm like, I'm just gonna leave you here. We mean you no harm. And I just start like backing away. You understand now, right?
Okay, but what do you want with her?
I don't know, to make sure she doesn't get killed right now.
Well, there is a group of people that don't necessarily believe that she's, guilty of what she's being accused of. And before she's just needlessly murdered or tortured, it would be best to take her with us so that we can figure out, what's really going on.
So he stops.
Especially if she's innocent.
So he like stops for a minute, like he's deep in thought. He glances over at Markt'ov and Isabo, furiously trying to break down a door.
Staring him up like, don't you know we're the good guys? As I ram against the window of the door.
Don't mind them.
Don't
mind them.
And he just goes.
Pull!
He just looks at them and goes, wait, stop.
She's like, so Isabo's like, oh, okay.
Go down the hallway, around the corner, second door on the right.
Is there a password or a secret knock?
I thought
mean,
you were in the apartment.
That's her room.
Well,
Is
let's
there
go.
A password or a secret knock?
I mean, do most people have passwords or secret knocks to their apartment?
I don't know, but this seems like a very tense situation. Seems like if any of a time, this would be one for one.
Look, all I can say is, maybe knock on the door and tell her who you are. I don't know. I
look at my crowbar, like just a little defeated, and I'm like, okay.
Put my hand on Mark'tov's shoulder. I'm like, next time.
Next time.
It will
Next
always, it will always
All right,
be
I'm
more
gonna
doors.
shuffle this man into his apartment.
Okay.
Give him a quick high five and be like, bro, lock the doors. Don't answer him.
Understood.
And I'm gonna head over to Markt'ov and Bo.
All right.
As he casually sets like his door back on its hinges.
Yeah, he resituates his door and closes it, and you hear a clink as it locks.
How many clinks?
Just one clink.
Boo.
Yeah.
That's
I
way too few clinks.
wedge my crowbar out of the door.
Okay.
Put it back in my pack.
Yeah, there's definite damage to the door from you doing that too, but
I just walk away.
I
yeah.
just kind of like turn to them like, sorry, whoever door this is, and just like kind of sheepishly just run off after Markt'ov.
Okay.
On the way by, I'll like drop a silver coin on the floor and like kick it under the door.
Okay.
Nice.
I like that.
Oops.
Your standing with fifth floor apartment 2 has increased by 2.
Ooh.
Yes.
Everybody like that.
Everybody like that.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love this place. We gotta come back someday.
When we get down to the apartment, I turn to Markt'ov and Bo and I say, okay, guys, let's not break in because she's probably like guarded. Let's just try to, I don't know, work with her.
Talk our way in.
Yeah, I think that she has a legitimate reason to go with us. I don't know. I feel like that we're a convincing group. As I like eyeball like everyone after beating down the doors, I'm like,
Convincing in what way?
yeah.
As persuasive as a hammer.
I still have my crowbar in one hand.
All right.
No, I put it in my pack. That's right. My hand's on my sword as I'm walking over. So yeah, so once we get there, I would certainly like to try to knock on the door.
Okay. Yeah. So as you guys all collectively head down this hallway and you get to the second apartment on the right, it is apartment 12, and it's door looks normal, everything looks normal here. And Markt'ov, you go right up and you knock. Are you knocking in any particular way?
Just one solid knock.
Clunk. That's it. Okay. So you do one knock, and there is no response.
I step back with my hand on my sword after I do that. Ready. Just ready.
Okay. you are ready for what I do not know, but you are.
See him like grab hold of his sword. I'm like, wait, no. Shula told us to play this cool. So I try like again, like, so I go up to the door and I just knock 3 times, like, hello? These are people who don't want to kill you.
Excuse me, do you have a cup of sugar that we could borrow?
Classic.
We were making cookies and we ran out.
There is no response.
I'm gonna try to open the door.
Okay. So as you reach for the handle and you go to turn it, it seems to resist your turning.
I turned it harder.
It continues to resist. It seems very stubborn.
It's stubborn door. Perhaps there's a
Can
nail
doors
somewhere.
be stubborn?
Yes, they can.
My God, the world is interesting.
I'm gonna look for some nails in the door. See if I can see any nails.
Perception check, I guess.
Yeah, sure. That
Yeah,
sounds fair.
you're good at those, right?
I'm probably the best at those. 16 minus 1 for 15.
Not bad. You confidently assess that there are no nails that you can visibly see in this door.
Darn. Well, there's always the master key, and I pull out the crowbar.
Hold on, Markt'ov. Shula says. I kind of walk up to the door a little shy and just knock and press my face up against the door. And I say, we're not here to hurt you. We're not with the Hellknights.
Okay. Roll me a diplomacy.
11 plus 9 for 20.
It's a great roll.
Nice.
As you do and you press your ear against the door and listen, you hear nothing.
I followed up by saying, is there like a peephole in the door?
There is
She
not.
can see out? Okay. That's okay. So she doesn't know what we look like. Man, I'm not sure what to say to her. I can't lie to her.
Is there a floor mat or anything outside?
No, unfortunately.
Dang, no hidden keys.
Do people hide keys in apartment complexes? Like,
Sometimes. I mean, maybe. Who
I-
knows? I'm
I
gonna reach
never
the top
have.
of the
Sketchy.
door frame and like just try to see if I can find a hidden key up there.
so wait, you're doing what? You're like reaching around the door frame, you said?
Yeah, like on the very top. See if somebody put a key up there.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you progressively, search that. Your hand gets a bit dusty. But
Gross.
yeah. But you find no key.
Trinia, we know that the Hellknights are looking for you. And you know as well as we do that they will probably kill you on sight, if not take you to some terrible torture at the hands of the Queen. So we're not here for that. We're not even with the Queen or anything like that. If you could at least just crack the door and speak to us and see that we're not actually Hellknights. I know it will save your life.
Give me another diplomacy.
Okay. Oh, that one's not as good. 9 plus 9 for 18.
Still a respectable roll. Yeah. With that, as you say,
Oh, and
that,
it should be, by the way, it should be 10 because on my character sheet it says 10. And I
Right.
forgot last week, for some reason, it's not registering. I have no penalties to diplomacy.
right, and you don't have any statuses. I checked. I don't know. That's a
Mhm.
weird one. All right. Yeah. So it's a 19. Your previous one was a 21, which it's a very moving speech. It's very heartfelt. And as you listen for a response, you hear nothing.
I turn to the rest of the group and like shake my head. Like, what?
I pull the drawing up, slide it under the door,
As
say, "Hey."
as you attempt
Go
to
ahead.
as you attempt to slide this drawing under the door, it seems to be meeting resistance. Like, you can get it under the door. There's enough space to slide a piece of paper, but it seems to be hitting against something.
I drop to the ground and like put my head on the floor, like to try and look under, and like I'm just not to really see, like, the obvious smart thing would be to see if there's some furniture blocking it. I'm just totally focused on
Trying to get the
note
paper
through
there. All right.
as I'm saying, like, hey, we're just looking for this person with hair like this. I mean, she's kind of in trouble, and people are gonna kill her and everything, and we just, we're just trying to be cool.
Give me a perception check anyway.
Okay.
As you do this to see, what's stopping your piece of paper there.
That'd be a 19, sir.
Yeah, as you look, it seems like there's a large object braced against the door that seems to be obstructing your piece of paper from being able to slide under there.
I quickly stand up like a plumber and adjust my pants and go, well, there's your problem. And just kind of like gesture to the door. Yeah, they totally have that blocked off.
I'm gonna go to the next door over, apartment 13, or
Okay.
on the same side, obviously.
That'll be 14.
14. Yeah, I'm gonna knock on the door.
Okay.
Excuse me.
You doing a single knock again?
Not 2 knocks.
Okay. Oh,
Whoa.
2 knocks. Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Feeling crazy.
Do you have enough stamina for that?
He's a wild,
I think so.
crazy
All
guy.
Excellent. So knock knock, and you hear someone go, "Who's there?"
Lettuce.
Orange.
Orange who?
Orange, you damn it, I messed the joke up. Anyway, can I come in?
What do you want?
I really just want to get into the apartment next door, apartment number 12.
Then go to 12.
Well, I think there's something blocking the door and I can't get in. I'm just hoping that I can like scale the side of the building out, go out through your window and like, climb on over and then just break through the window over there.
No, I don't want you in here.
Why?
I don't want anyone in here. See what they're doing to people.
Oh, I'm not a Hellknight. No, of course not. I'm Markt'ov the Collector.
You hear no response to that.
I've got Osgar the Stone Sentinel with me. Do you know who that is?
Bullshit. They yell back.
Osgar, come here, please.
What?
Would you like to tell these people who you are?
I mean, we kind of have more important things to do, but sure, never miss an opportunity to miss a fan. I am Oscar, the Stone Sentinel.
He'd be willing to give you guys an autograph if you let me in and scale the side of the building out of your window.
What? You want to do what? That sounds pretty badass.
Just going to climb over to the next window over,
Whoa. Bro, that's wild.
Why? Why do you want to get in there?
Oh, I need to talk to the occupant. Or see if she's still alive.
I don't. She's fine, I think. I mean, I didn't say she. I mean,
You think that she is fine? Is she in there with you?
I don't know who she is.
Oh, really? But you do know that it's a female.
Maybe. I mean, I've only seen this person in passing.
I'm gonna try to open the door.
It's locked.
You see, I have a master key to this building with me right here. I don't actually need your permission to open this door, but I would like to have your permission.
On what grounds are you opening? My lease doesn't say you can come in whenever you want.
Oh, I'm not your landlord. I just have a crowbar.
Then you definitely can't come in.
I'm gonna walk over a little closer and kind of scooch up against the door, and I was like, yeah. So we know it's Trinia. In fact, we're kind of friends with her given the circumstances. In general terms.
Friend? She didn't say to let any friends in. I mean, I haven't spoken to her.
Well, I get clearly confused. I'm gonna be like, I don't think she knows Trinia. I don't understand why she'd say that if she knew her.
Yeah. So, yeah, she's just like, look, I can't trust you. It does sound like Osgar, though.
We are trying to save her from the Hellknights.
She can save herself, I assume.
Why do you think that?
See all this going on, and I like turn back to Shula, like, can you do your talky thing at them?
Shula, cast diplomacy.
I put my hand out and I ask Serenre to cast Diplomancy, but I hear nothing.
Ah.
I must not have that spell yet.
The spell fizzles.
But she words so good.
So the voice on the inside's like, is that really Osgar though? That really does sound like him.
Yes,
Yeah, no,
why don't you
it
open
is.
the door and take a look?
It definitely is Osgar.
Do you remember that fight?
What,
where
100 men?
Exactly, 100 men.
100, yeah. Okay. Hold on, wait 1 second.
Okay, your second is up.
Okay, hold on. Okay, all right. And then you hear like an unlatch, another unlatch, another latch coming off, and the door opens. And
I immediately stick my foot in the door.
oh gosh, and this lady immediately tries to reclose the door with your foot being entered in it, and she's like, ah! 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 She starts screaming.
I'm like, oh, it's okay. It's
This was
cool.
just-
Hi.
Oscar's trying to break into my apartment. Ah!
No,
It's not my foot.
This foot is just here to ensure that you don't close the door before you're able to see the glory of Osgar the Stone Sentinel.
There's just more screaming. She just continues.
Just
I
gotta
was
push
gonna,
the door open.
lean my face in a little bit. Yeah.
So,
Hi there.
Markt'ov, give me a strength check because she is actively pushing it closed.
16 plus 3 for 19.
Oh boy. Boop, 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 boop. That's not a D20. You easily overpower her. And yeah, you push that door clean open, and she like falls to the ground. And as she does,
Markt'ov, don't be so rough.
Sorry, I didn't mean to push you over.
as she falls, she looks up and she does see Osgar there, and she's like, I don't understand any of this. And she just
I
starts to
help her up.
cry.
I'll just like, help her up. Yeah. Sit her in a chair.
Okay. So yeah, as you like, get her up and you like sit her in a chair, she's like sniffing a little bit. She's like trying to get herself together. She's like, what do you guys want?
I told you. I want to climb the side of the building to get in the next window.
Yeah, I don't really know what he wants, if I'm honest. He's a little crazy, but well, I mean, you saw that. But anyway, here we are. Trinia? Yeah.
Just do what you gotta do, okay? And just don't let my cat out.
Hear that? I like go back and shut the door.
Yeah, you swiftly close the door behind you.
I walk over to the lady and just gently put my hand on her arm and look at her and say, everything's gonna be okay. We're not here to bring any harm to you or Trinia. So don't worry, and your cat's gonna be safe.
I hope so. Mr. Fluffers is always with me. Oh, okay.
Do you have a way to get into her apartment from your apartment?
I mean, I don't have like a key or anything. There's no doors. Like, I mean, if you're really crazy, you could try going out there. And she like points to the window. And as you look out, like there's like a little bit of like a landing outside the window, like part of the roof. And you can see like a lot of stuff out there is in some pretty bad repair. Like a lot of shingles are kind of like sliding off, and like, the woodwork looks like it's starting to rot out. And, you can see more walkways between other buildings, and nothing really looks like it's been upkept, but like you can tell people use these rooftops for transportation.
Cool. Yeah.
How much of a slum building is this? Like,
It's pretty slummy.
how thick are the walls? What are they made of?
Is
This drywall straight through? Can I like?
There's only one way to find out.
I'll knock on the walls. Do they sound hollow or like brick or what? Like,
Oh, fuck me.
I'm
They're
sorry. This
sounding
is
pretty
brutal.
hollow.
I'm just gonna look back at the party and just kind of be like, smashy, smashy. What?
Smashy,
Are we doing this?
smashy.
Crowbar?
Oh,
I toss him the crowbar.
I'm just like, there's got to be a better way to do this, but
I
I
don't-
can't think of one right now. So
I don't
I'll
think the
catch
crowbar
it.
will
I
help
like-
you.
I'll
After
hold
later,
the
I'm like,
crowbar.
what's your security deposit on this place?
Yeah.
she's like 20 gold.
Ooh,
When he
I
gold out of my
lowered the
pack and I-
crowbar
Oh my
slightly.
That is a lot of money.
Oh, that is a ripoff. Holy.
I just get it out of my pack, toss her 20 gold, and I turn back, look back, toss her. I'm like, do it.
For
Whoa.
20 gold, you could get a really nice apartment in a very nice area of the city.
I could get a lot of things. Do it.
Oh gosh.
So while they're looking to bust through the wall, I'm in the meantime trying to locate the cat so it doesn't escape through the hole in the wall.
Okay. Let's see here. Give me a perception.
The cat's gonna love you, Evie.
I hope so. That's a 24.
Oh, that's a very good roll. Yeah, it's using your understanding of animals, you are able to quickly identify a cat might be where a cat might hide during a commotion like this, and you are able to see two glowing pairs of eyes coming from underneath the bed.
Oh, very nice. I'm going to lay right down on the floor next to the bed, and I would like to use handle animal to try to coax the cat out so I can
Absolutely.
hold it.
Sure. Yeah. Feel free.
17.
That's a good roll for this domestic cat. Yeah. So you're able to make some nice noises, and you kind of take like a passive stance, and you make nice little hand movements, and the cat just kind of starts to come
I
up
do
to
that
you.
thing where you tap on the floor really fast to get
Yeah.
it to come out.
And it it
Yeah.
slowly approaches and starts to sniff your hand and stuff, and it rubs on your hand and rolls over. It's still underneath the bed, but it's
Yeah.
it's clearly making friends with you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
This is so
I'm okay
real
with
right
this.
now. This would absolutely happen.
This is the point where we bust through the wall.
Hey, at least we know where the cat is, and the cat is safe, so it's okay.
That is true. That is the most important thing. All right. So yeah, you seem to have subdued this cat.
Excellent. My work here is done.
Finally,
Okay.
Evie is able to use the full range of her ranger powers.
We've waited a long time, folks.
We have
It's
waited
true.
many
No,
sessions.
I made a very nice harness for those two piglets that we were walking
Right.
around town.
You said
They're
I'm
totally
going to
not dead.
make you were like I'm going to make him into a harness or something like that.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
proclaimed you were going to craft one of the pigs into a harness.
That was a misspoken word.
Oh gosh.
Gotta
Yeah.
get your leather somewhere.
It's true. It's true.
Oh.
All right, I'll turn to Bo. You're strong as fuck. I need your help.
Hearing this from Oscar, she's kind of like, oh shit, I gotta really.
I'm holding up
I'm
the crowbar.
here. I need to. I'm right here. I need to bring it up to here.
Oh yeah.
So-
This is your time to shine.
I'm holding out the crowbar to her,
So
waiting
I
for her to take it.
so I take the bar and I start to blood rage.
Okay.
I start wrapping my hands with cloth from my bag.
So let me add that in real quick.
Yeah, and the lady who has now gotten up is moving to the other side of the room, and she's kind of moving over to join you, Evie. She wants to protect Mr. Fluffers, and she's just like, oh my gosh, they're gonna knock down my wall. Oh my gosh, Mr. Fluffers, please stay there. Oh no.
Just
it's okay.
imagine, your apartment's going to be much bigger now.
Yeah, I guess.
Knocking down this wall is going to open the space right up.
Oh gosh, my lease definitely says I'm not supposed to put holes in the wall. Oh
Yeah,
no.
why are we knocking the wall down?
Oh no.
And with that, we knock the wall down.
Yeah. All right. So here I go to knock the wall down.
All right. Yeah,
Here we go. I'm
Strength.
looking around, waiting for someone to stop me with my fist raised.
All right.
Gonna
Let's
punch it.
go.
Strength.
busy making
Shula
friends with the cat,
asked-
man.
She's like, why are we knocking the wall down?
Isabo, as you wind up with the crowbar, and you take a stab straight into what feels to be a stud.
Ooh, not
I
there.
rattled through
And
my
then
arm, and I'm like, oh no, no, oh.
I'm gonna move like a foot to the left of where she hit.
Gotta step
And
up.
then-
Gotta step up. Ah!
And I'll just like okay, put it this way then. I'll knock to make sure it's hollow exactly where I'm about to hit, and then I'll
Sure.
just try to punch through it with a 8. Ugh.
I mean, luckily this is you put you see a dent form in the drywall. Like your aim is not very good, and your power behind it is not very strong. You kind of held back a little bit, seeing what happened to Bo. You were like, oh gosh.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
But yeah, you land a punch there, and it seems to have like dented the wall in, but it did not break through it.
Seeing that we are making some progress, can I like take 20 and try to pull pieces apart
I mean,
to get through?
if you want my professional suggestion as a
Yes,
DM,
please. I don't really know how it works. Yeah, please.
you know, instead of taking 20 minutes to break through this wall, why don't you just take another swing at it? It's like right now.
Oh, it's 20 minutes?
It's
I didn't think take 20 was 20 minutes.
But as you're like thinking about this, Markt'ov is just going to try to barrel through the door or the wall,
You're just gonna-
charging at it and just hitting it with his shoulder.
All right, so Osgar, you're about to take another wind up at this door, and Markt'ov, yeah.
I'm hovering the dice over the chat, waiting. Yeah.
All right, Markt'ov, I guess let's see. If you're taking a full running start at this wall, I guess yeah, we'll just do a strength check and give yourself a charge bonus. I guess.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, 6 + 5 for 11.
Luckily, you only really need a 10 to like make an impact on this wall. So as you take a running start through it, you don't smash straight through the wall, but you get into the wall. You break through this layer of drywall, but you don't make it through the second layer of drywall. So you've actually like implanted yourself halfway into the wall.
Well, this was a poor idea. I think I'm stuck.
Yeah. So you've added yourself to being part of the wall at this point.
I'll try to yank him out
All in all, you're
With-
just another brick in the wall.
with a
man.
5.
My lord. God,
This is going well.
this is
Oh,
this
gosh.
is horrific.
Oh.
Um,
I'm gonna try to free myself, just like pushing on the wall like really hard.
You know, I imagine a lot of different ways these scenarios could go, but this is not one of them. This is something else. Yeah, Markt'ov, give me a strength
Yeah, this
check.
is something else, all right.
Oh my lord, I'm gonna cry.
I'm going to try to bust through the wall again after I get out. That's a 7.
It's not too hard to free yourself, but it is taking all of your effort to do so. And as you remove yourself from the wall, there are pieces of wall hanging from you.
I'm gonna aim at the section Markt'ov just removed himself from and take a swing at that.
Okay. Yes. Excellent.
Fingers crossed.
Sure. Yeah.
10.
That's you.
Freaking 10.
You're taking
Oh
a swing
my
with that
God.
crowbar.
Yeah.
So as you take a swing with that crowbar, you dig into that like insulation and the hole he's left, and you see light coming from the other side. You have pierced through, but only in the size of like maybe 3 inches or so. Yeah.
Everybody stand back. I'm gonna charge through the wall again.
Oh, that went well.
Look through real quick.
I'll
Let
step
me take a
back.
look through real quick. So I want to look
Sure.
through the hole and see if I can like see anything like of note in the room. Be like, Trinity, are you there?
Perception check, please.
Perception. There it is. Shink. 26.
All right. Yeah. So you get your one eye into that hole, and you're like looking around, and you see the door, which has been clearly barricaded using household furniture and chairs and stuff like that. But you see a bed past that, and in that bed there seems to be a human-like lump underneath the covers. And yeah.
Yo, there's like I think there's someone in the bed, but it's kind of odd that they haven't woken up because we have not been quiet.
I mean, perhaps she has accepted her fate and thinking that the Hellknights are coming through this wall for her. Everybody move, I'm coming through the wall.
All right, go for it. I back up.
It's your time to shine.
Can I take 10?
Yeah.
Okay, so with this charge, that'll be a total of 15.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's perfect. So yeah, you take 10, and that just gives you a flat 10 because this is a pretty simple thing. Running into a wall, that is. And yeah, you straight run through that, and since it was already quite damaged, you are able to make a beautiful Markt'ov shaped hole through this wall, and you collapse on the other side of the wall in this apartment.
Guys, I found the door.
Scream, oh yeah!
Over at Evie there, Mr. Fluffers has certainly gotten some hair standing up on the back of his body there because of all this commotion, and seems to have fallen back towards the darkest corner of the bed there. But
that
he is
does not surprise me.
Yeah, but he is not like making a break for it anywhere else. He just has recessed back there. Just so we're all aware on the status update of Mr. Fluffers.
Okay,
I
great.
know that is what
This
Chad
is
is most
important.
concerned about.
It's true.
Yeah. So anyway, back over at the shenanigans on the wall. Yeah. So Markt'ov, you have broken through. Everyone else is standing there, probably in a bit of awe. And now what?
The door is open, guys. Let's come through. I'm standing
Door.
myself up and brushing all the bits of drywall and stuff off.
Okay.
Just kind of shimmy my way through the Markt'ov shaped hole, try to maybe like align my limbs the same way he went through or whatever.
Yeah, you used to. It's like that game show, like what is it, Hole in the Wall or something like that. You have to like match the shape, and you're like,
Yeah.
you wiggle your way through there. Yeah, excellent. Yeah, and you're able to pass through to the other side, Bo. That sounds weird to say it like that. Oh, speaking of Mr. Fluffers, I present you Mrs. Fluffers.
Mr. Fluffers is married?
No. Oh, I'm
Whoa.
sorry. I'm sorry. It's just my cat Ada. Sorry. Anyway, let's proceed.
I walk over to the bed.
Yeah, I follow Markt'ov.
I'm going to poke the sheets. Excuse me, are you Trinia?
There's no response.
Guys, what if we broke into the wrong apartment? That'd be hilarious.
That would be so silly.
Broke into the old apartment.
Egg on our face. I try and pull back the covers.
All right. So as you pull back these covers, you reveal the person who has been hiding underneath it so masterfully. And before you see, I'm going to share this person who is under the covers and like rolled over, not facing you. She's like facing the wall and she doesn't move. She just like stays completely still.
Kind of peering through the hole, referencing my drawing. Like her drawing.
Yeah,
Her
you
drawing.
and no one else is able to make the connection that she is the person
Drawing.
in the drawing, because no one else can make that comparison from your art. So
I don't know, guys. And I slipped the art back in my bag.
yeah,
What do you mean you don't know? You don't think that's her?
I don't know. I take the drawing back out. Her hair's like this. Maybe.
I see. Perhaps we did break into the wrong apartment.
Maybe. Let me ask her. Excuse me, ma'am. Is your name Trinia by any chance?
she remains absolutely still.
What if she's dead? I'm gonna shake her. I don't really have any heal skills, so I'm just gonna shake her a little bit.
All right, roll me a perception.
Here it comes. That's a 12 minus 1 for 11.
So as you reach for her, you suddenly, your hand passes straight through her, And as that happens, she like rolls over and she goes, and she does a little peace sign, and it just vanishes.
Oh, I like her.
Clever.
She's an anime character.
So yeah, this person has just disappeared before your very eyes.
It's okay. It wasn't her anyway.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, if she can do that, she probably doesn't need our help with the Hellknights anyway. It's fine.
I agree. She's in the wind.
Yeah.
Well, let's head back to Crusadia.
Yep.
Everyone roll me a perception.
19.
9 minus 1 for 8.
11.
12.
13.
Isabo, you happen to, as you guys like are just like, well, all right, she's good. Isabo, you take a look out the window, and this window is open. And as a matter of fact, you look out the window, and you see and lock eyes with Trinia, and she is a couple buildings across from you, making an escape across the rooftops. And we are going to take a quick mid-session break at that point.
Oh shit.
So yeah, we're gonna take a quick 5, 6, 7 minute break to get a refreshment of beverages, stand up, stretch the legs, free the pee, as we like to say, so on and so forth. So I hope you all stick around for the break, and we will be right. What's that last word I'm looking for? Be right. What is it?
There.
We'll be right there. Yes, excellent. Stick around. Alrighty, everyone. Thanks for hanging out while we take a quick little break. We are coming back right now. Haha! Here we are. That's our faces. We got you guys. You didn't expect it. I love pulling that prank.
Surprise!
Crazy.
Every week. It's great. It's great. I unboxed my new computer case while I was on break there, and I think I'm in for a bit of trouble because I don't know how everything from my full tower is going to fit into that micro one. But you know what? I'll make it work. I checked the measurements of everything.
I hope.
It says it'll work. I'm just waiting for the new motherboard. So, but after that, everything should work out. But I just had one of those moments I done fucked up. So we'll see. But
Guess what I'm drinking?
blue.
Ron.
Blue.
Ooh.
Yes. Blue Kool-Aid.
Ooh.
Whoa.
What kind of Kool-Aid is that? The
Blue.
what do they call that? Yeah, blue.
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 Yeah.
Blue Kool-Aid.
Blue.
Yes,
Oh, I have a
absolutely.
really bad joke and I just can't go there. Man, I gotta.
We'll save that for the 50 Shades
No,
of Crimson
stop it.
After
No.
Dark episode.
Yes, okay. It's pretty dark. Moving on.
Moving on. Excellent. Yeah, I played with my cat for a bit too. Anyone else do anything exciting during the break? No? Yes? Excellent.
I made
I myself that drink.
Excited about it.
What'd you do, Katie?
I made a Cuba Libre.
Oh, excellent. I made a Maker's Mark glass of whiskey.
Maker's Mark is a good choice.
Whoa.
Yeah. I was actually pretty
You made that whole
excited.
thing?
I made it myself. Yeah. Aged for
You made
at least.
Maker's Mark yourself?
I do. Yeah. And then I dip it in wax to seal it and everything. It's crazy.
Mm.
Yeah,
He is a classy broad, Dave.
I am.
Do you blow the glass as well, or is that something you buy?
Whoa, I don't blow anything, okay?
No.
you buy pre-blown
At
glass.
least have to buy him dinner first.
Yeah, please. Come on. I'm not like that.
Yeah,
God.
yeah. You buy pre-blown glass.
I do. Yeah. Which is pretty hard. I usually have to go into the city and, check some dark alleys, but, we're
All
fine.
right.
Yeah.
Took you a little bit, Yotts. Anyway.
No, I was with you the whole way.
Alright,
I was just
cool.
wondering how far that was gonna go. Okay, good.
Too far than further than we should have taken it. That's the level. Anyway, so we play games here. We play Pathfinder. Boom. All right. So
Oh yeah.
where did we leave off? Yes. So as the image disappeared and you guys kind of were like, oh shucks, Isabo noticed out the window that Trinia is starting to run away across the rooftops. What would y'all like to do?
I turned back to him like, y'all, she's out there on the rooftops.
Time to go. Oh, she's out there. I run out the window immediately.
All right. Are you all in pursuit?
Yeah, let's go
No.
for it.
No? All right, Shula.
I was like, I was playing with the cat, so
I'm running after like, Trinia, we're not here to kill you.
All right.
I'm like yelling from where the cat is. What is going on?
You don't want to know, Evie.
So let's see here. All right. So we're going to do something fun. We are going to enter into something known as a chase. All right. I'm gonna
Ooh,
need...
love me a good chase.
Yeah, so I'm going to need
Is
some
this
of your...
like a Benny Hill music chase,
Yeah.
or is this like
Wanna be.
a action movie chase?
We'll
music
find out
thing?
soon enough, depending on your rolls.
Depends on the rules. Yeah.
Yep. Let's see here. We got a Markt'ov, we got an Osgar, we've got an Evie, we've got a Shula, we've got a Isabo, and that is... Oh, and we need a Trinia, of course. Let's
Got
see
a whiskey
here.
drink? We got a lager drink.
The whiskey drink, we got a lager drink, we got a cider drink. Yeah, y'all might actually piss the night away on this one. We'll see.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
We're chasing her for 1.5 hours.
All right, here we go. So I have shared with you the chase. Basically,
Oh, neat.
so
This is cool.
I am gonna die up here.
so the way this works is Trinia is a bit ahead of you, and basically each turn, what you guys will be able to do is you'll be able to move. I'm gonna actually reveal to you so you can see. I'm shifting the whole plane here for the viewership.
Whoa.
Sorry about that.
Sorry.
Sorry about that.
Sorry, eh?
Yeah, let me enter mask mode first. All right, let me unveil some more ground for you. Okay, so as you can see, each of these squares will present you with a different challenge, and you will need to overcome one of these obstacles in order to progress to the next one.
Oh,
That's cool.
It will take
Dude.
30 feet of movement to move from one obstacle to the next. So that will be your move action, is to move from one to the next. And then your standard action would be overcoming the obstacle that you come across. So for example, this first one that people will come across is going to be the cluttered rooftop, which will take either an acrobatics check of 10 or a climb check of 15 to bypass. If you are to fail any of these checks by, I believe it's, let me check here, 5 or more, you will fall down to the streets below.
Oh, what?
There will be ways you can get back up. There will be possible damage you might take in the process. I am actually going to also reveal to you ahead here that, let's see here, Trinia has gotten a head start on you guys.
Oh man.
Cool for
Dude,
her.
that's a mega head start.
If you have less than 30 feet of movement, you will still be able to move to the next tile, but you will be at a negative to your DC checks. If you have more than 30 feet of movement, you will be at an additional, a plus to your DC checks. So, does anyone have under 30 feet of movement? Markt'ov.
Markt'ov does.
You're going to be at a negative
Ayo.
1 to all of your rolls to get over these obstacles.
Can I take 4 minutes to take off my armor?
You absolutely can.
Will everybody wait for me while I, like, including Trinia, while I take off my armor?
You're gonna have to yell to her and maybe do a diplomacy.
It's gonna be a mega diplomacy.
Trinia, I gotta take off my armor. It'll be 4 minutes. Is that okay? You want to stay there for me?
Sure thing. No, she will not.
That was more like a yeah, sure.
Does anyone have over 30 feet of range? And
Range or movement?
Sorry, movement. Does anyone have over 30 feet of movement? Does blood rage?
Yeah, just shoot her, Evie.
Does blood raging give you extra movement?
I should have the extra 10 feet.
Excellent. So if you're at 40, then you'll get bonuses to your. You'll get a +1 to all of your checks. Okay. So as long as you're raging, I'm going to need at this point everyone to roll me initiative.
Other God.
So exciting.
It is
Mhm.
exciting.
60
We've
plus
never
2,
done this before.
18.
Wow, that was a cruddy roll.
19, 20.
Oh wait, I need to actually roll initiative.
Where? Wait.
There we go. Well, whatever.
There it is. That's a 3 for me. Thanks.
Oh, that was a big swig of Maker's Mark I took.
Ooh. 3 plus 1 for 4.
Shit's getting crazy.
Oh God! All right. Yeah, it's actually kind of appropriate considering your current position, Evie. Yeah. All right. And let's see here, Bo. You rolled an 11. We've got a wait. You rolled a 14 and an 11.
I didn't notice how it was. I would still be in the same place I am now, but I didn't notice that it already rolled for me.
I'm gonna put you in at a 14 just in case
Cool.
initiatives change.
Cool.
All right, cool. Yeah, we've got some bad ones. We've got some good ones. So here we go. This is going to begin the chase. So as this begins, I will play the music some more because for some unknown reason, it just randomly stopped. And there we go. We continue. All right, Trinia is up first, unfortunately for you guys. And she, she makes eye contact with you guys and she begins to make her way across these rooftops. She is going to try to get through a narrow hole in the wall as she moves through. And she is going to try, let's see here. She is going to try a climb check to get through here. Oof. She fails. She doesn't fail. Well, she does fail pretty seriously. And she actually, as she tries to crawl through this, she begins to slip off the rooftop. And that is going to be her turn. Osgar, you're up.
All right, I'll attempt to skillfully bypass the cluttered rooftop. I'll give you an acrobatics check for that.
Excellent. I am going to add one thing as you do this. It won't affect your turn, but it might affect decisions down the road here. Since each of these squares, each of these tiles represent 30 feet, you can take other actions such as shooting an arrow or, if you got on the same space trying to, grapple or anything like that. You can take any of your normal actions you have, and I can determine how they will affect the chase.
I cast fists at her.
All right. As you do, you realize she is too far for your fist.
All right. I'll attempt to get up with a 6.
All right. So as you try to get across these cluttered rooftops, you break through that window and you try to get across these rooftops. But like I said, they're in a bit of disrepair and you're kind of like slipping and stuff. And you spend that turn, trying to steady yourself on it, but you don't fall off.
Okie doke.
All right. Shula, you're currently in the apartment. What would you like to do?
I continue to console the lady who just had her wall ripped apart.
Okay. She, as you do that, are you saying anything to her? Or you just kind of like, they're there.
Yeah, just there.
Okay. Yeah.
And your cat is safe.
She seems to be starting to cheer up a bit. And she's actually kind of like looking around and enjoying the extra light and space in this apartment because these are pretty small and cluttered. Yeah.
That's good.
All right. That's your turn?
I mean, her apartment just doubled in size.
Yes,
so.
it is.
All right. Yeah, it did just double in size. Bo, your turn.
I'm gonna try and chase after Trinia. I'll do. Well, neither are great for me, but I guess I'll try a climb.
Okay.
A 10.
Oh, all right. So as you as you try to climb across these cluttered rooftops.
Did you put on your +1 for your 40 movement speed?
Yeah, but that'd still only get me to an 11.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't have failed by 5.
It'd be more than 5. So a 5 would still be okay. Yeah. So yeah, you're trying to climb across these rooftops. You make your way across the first rooftop, but you're not actually like able to whatchamacallit?
To leap to the next one?
Yeah, get across them. So you're at the precipice, if you will. Same with you,
Right.
Osgar. All right. Anything else? Excellent. Markt'ov.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you're so
Well.
good at this, right?
Yeah. Is the crumbling rooftop, the one across from us, is that like lower than this one? And therefore, if I fall, I'd probably take less damage, or should I just jump off now?
You should probably just jump off now. It appears to be a little bit higher up.
Okay.
Thus the higher DCs.
Alrighty. I'm gonna hop off the building. No, I'm gonna
Jump
probably
off the building.
From the
I'm gonna
fifth
probably
floor.
just like try
There's
to
literally a staircase there. You know.
yeah. I'm gonna go back in through the window and run down to the staircase, run down to the street floor, and
Oh boy, that'll take quite a few turns.
try to just follow on the freaking ground.
I will say with how intertwined all of this stuff is, these rooftops and these walkways and stuff like that, you could probably find alternate routes with a couple turns going across them. So I'd say maybe if you use you know what? I'll have you roll for it. It'll be either be 2 or 3 turns to find alternate routes to the next one. And it'll be a percentile roll, high or low, you'll call it.
Ooh, okay. I will call it high.
Okay. Okay, so with that, you're able to find an alternate route, but it will take you 2 turns, one of them being this turn.
Perfect.
And that is a new rule I made up just now because
I like it.
think that most of you will not be able to do this. So
I literally can't make any of these checks.
Exactly.
They're all at minuses.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
same here.
yeah. So
Like my bests are -1.
oh gosh. All right. Yeah. So that's a new rule I have placed in effect now. It is not part of actual chase rules, but alas, I have the power. So, all right, excellent. So you start seeking an alternate route and you think you've got one plotted out and you start heading for it. Evie.
So while they were all scrambling to catch up, I kind of am like, I'm on the floor like trying to play with the cat, and then I realize something's going on, and I'm like, oh shoot! And I like jump up and run over and head out the direction that everybody's going, and I'm like, Shula, are you coming or are you staying?
Staying.
Okay, bye. And I am going to move out. You said this was small. Am I assuming it's just a regular move action to get caught up to everybody? Or?
Yeah. Your move action would put you on these cluttered rooftops. Like you're able to actually go through the window in this other apartment, the one with the cat. So you don't have to like progress through the other one. You can just hop out and be caught up more or less.
Okay, perfect. How far away is Trinia at this point?
60, 90, 120, 150 feet away.
150 feet away.
Correct.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that right now.
Not to mention that also reduces your range increment to half.
Yeah.
It's like I'm reading your mind. Isn't it crazy?
I know. Yep.
Yeah.
It's very bizarre.
Yeah.
So instead I will I'm gonna roll for acrobatics to try to move ahead. Nope, it's on this page right here.
Skills page, if you will.
Yeah, you know, that one.
Tends to have most of the skills.
Oh, you know what? No, I'm gonna roll for climb.
Oh shit. All right.
Because I actually put points in that. A lot of them. Not really, but that's still an 18.
Wow.
An 18. Excellent. All right. So yeah, you're able to actually succeed. And as you hop out the window, you climb across this rooftop and you're able to climb onto the next one. So you have progressed to the next square. You have closed the distance to 120 feet.
Excellent.
All right.
That's my turn.
Yeah, sweet. So Trinia is going to use her move action to kind of just reassess herself on this rooftop after failing that climb check. And she is going to attempt once again to climb over through this hole in the wall. And let's see here. Oh, she fails yet again, but she doesn't fail by too much. So she's just like struggling. She's trying to make her way through. Osgar, you're up.
Bo.
What?
The pry bar. You got it?
I like looked up, so I was like, yeah,
Can I have it?
here you go, brah.
Great. I grab it and I'm gonna tie it off on a large length of rope.
Okay, you're gonna tie the crowbar to a length of rope. Oh, okay.
Yes, I am.
It doesn't take you too long to do that.
Can I still make a move action?
You can attempt to. Yeah, I'd say that was your standard action. You grab that from her and you quickly tie some rope you had ready, and you make a quick knot on it.
Awesome. I'll give you an acrobatics to hop up onto the crumbling rooftop.
Are you doing anything with that crowbar?
Not yet.
Okay, cool.
17 to climb.
That's enough for acrobatics. You are able to make it over to the next rooftop.
Woo.
It's up to you, but would I be able, like, I don't think I'd have enough action left to like sink it in somewhere and toss the end of the rope back.
Nah, unfortunately.
We'll worry about that later then.
Yeah, you used your action.
It's a makeshift grappling hook is what I'm going for here.
Seriously makeshift. That's all I can say about that one.
All right, good.
All right, good stuff. Shula. So Shula, if you are going to stay and console this person, would you like me to remove you from initiative or?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you stay with her, and she seems very concerned about Mr. Fluffers, but Mr. Fluffers is still under the bed. There are windows open and a hole in the wall, and it's a lot of chaos there.
Yeah.
So yeah, you spend your time trying to comfort her and maybe like closing some windows and stuff. Bo.
I just kind of am at the edge of the first building. I'm like, oh Lord, that's a drop.
Yes, it is.
But nevertheless, I like steel myself, and I'm going for a running leap, and I'm gonna roll for acrobatics.
This is that hero shit you wanted. So
I know, right?
Yeah.
Woo!
All right. Yeah.
That's with the 6, actually.
Okay. Yeah. That is not enough. So you attempt to take a quick leap across, and you don't make it. You actually begin to like
I get to the edge, and I'm like, oh no.
Yeah. You like make that. Yeah. You realize that there's not enough energy, and you actually make a little bit of a hop, but you're able to like grab on to the edge and like pull yourself back real quick. So yeah, you're still right there.
We'll get it next time. And I like turn to Trinia, and I'm like, could you please stop running? We're really trying to help you. Can I try and roll for diplomacy?
You absolutely can. Yeah, for sure.
It's not work, but oh well. 14.
I was gonna have to do quick maths, but with a roll of 14, I don't need to. All right, excellent. She does not seem phased by your pleads.
Being so mean right now. And with that, my turn is over.
All right, Markt'ov.
Wow.
Alrighty, I continue on my alternate path. I'm
Okay.
trying to find an alternate path to the ground, actually, not to the next area.
Okay, you're gonna go down to the ground?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. What's your intention once you reach the ground?
To try and chase just on the ground, without
Okay.
having to make checks.
Cool.
You know,
Yeah.
yelling at people who get in my way.
Gotcha. All right, so you're gonna follow along on the ground. Excellent. All right. So let's see here. It's gonna take you, till the end of this turn to find a way down. But yeah, you're very close to the ground. You think next turn you will be on the ground and ready to roll. All right.
Sounds good.
Sweet. Evie.
All right. I'm going to continue trucking along, and I'm going to roll to climb again to make it to the gap in the wall.
All right. So do you want to use your movement to get across this, and then you're going to use your action to make this climb? Okay.
Yes, that's what I would like to do.
Perfect.
That is a 24.
Oh, y'all better thank
For
Evie
climb.
again. All right. Evie, you are able to, you man, it's like you are used to rough terrain and wilderness and stuff. It's just,
Right?
Yeah, it's
Whoa.
crazy. It is absolutely crazy how well
This
you
is
have
like
adapted.
what she's built for.
This is your shining moment right here. You are able to climb with ease across to the next space, and you have now closed the gap to Trinia, 90 feet away.
Woo woo.
Woo woo.
All right. And that will be it for me, I think.
All right. So Trinia she's working hard. She's been like trying to climb through this hole in the wall and just like not making it. And she looks back, she sees you coming, and she seems extra motivated to try and make it through. So she is going to again attempt to climb through this thing. And this time she just makes it. Holy shit. So she climbs through that hole in the wall. And she is then going to move across that obstacle. Osgar.
Oh, okay. So I want to move and I want to attempt a climb to get up, but would I also have time to, before I move, like tie off the rope to my waist and throw it over to Isabo?
That will be.
Would you allow that, or is those too many things?
That would be your standard action, which would take the place of your attempting another skill check. You know. So,
I get it.
Yeah.
I will nix that and I'll just run for it.
Fuck Isabo. Let's go.
Well, I mean, I could fail at that, or I could go over here and maybe get it. So
that's true. Yeah.
I'm rolling the dice on this one. It's a tough check at a 15.
It is.
But I will give you a climb check, sir.
Sure.
And that is a 24 to climb across.
Look at you.
Osgar.
You're almost as nimble as me.
Yeah, you're impressing even yourself. You are quickly making haste across this, and you are able to make that climb check. You climb up to the next rooftop real quick. Very impressive.
Evie, high five.
That is a free action. I'll allow it.
I will high five.
Excellent. A high five is made between Evie and Osgar. This high five is an impressive high five. As a matter of fact, as the hands connect, the resonant sound of it echoes through, and Trinia is at a -1 for her next skill check.
Bro.
I love it.
You guys are amazing. I love this game.
You just hear Bo from the first like building.
Bro. Yeah.
We high five so hard that like pigeons take off from the buildings around us.
Sparks fly and rainbows come out.
Scholars write of this moment for generations to come.
And I can't wait to hear the bard's tale.
Oh,
Right?
yes, indeed.
I'm looking forward to that when we return to the orchestra someday.
Yeah.
Bo, it's your turn.
I'm gonna go for it again.
All right, here we go.
Let's hope it works.
Use your arm muscles.
Oof. Oh no.
Bad.
With that acrobatics check, Bo thinks that she is confident in getting across this space, and she makes a full leap for it, and she fails. So as she does, she begins to fall. And let's see here. Hold on, just running through some information.
I kind of regret not giving you that rope now. Sorry about that.
Fine.
My climb is also -1. It wouldn't have worked.
It's totally fine. Boom. Okay. Roll me a. Oh boy. Roll me a climb check real quick.
Well, you. I mean, just as bad. Oh, now you want to play nice.
All right. So as you begin to fall, roll. You're gonna take. We'll use this die. You're only gonna take 1 damage. You begin to fall, and you quickly grab onto another ledge lower. But at this point, you've dropped a level. You didn't fall down to the streets, but you did take 1 damage. So please apply 1 damage to yourself, and. You are a level below. You can use your remaining movement to get back to where you were if you want. You had a pretty decent climb check, so you might be able to actually climb back.
Yeah, I'll try and get back. Well, how much would it hurt if I just fell down to the ground?
A lot more.
Dang it.
1d6 per 10 feet, right?
Yeah.
So if you're 4 stories up, 4d6 of damage. Ish.
Yeah.
That could be bad. All right.
Yeah.
Or it
it's a
could
hard
be good.
fall.
It
Could be
a lot of
floor.
things,
Could
but-
be insta death.
Only one way to find out.
No, it wouldn't be insta death, but it would still hurt like hell. All right, so let's see how this climb check goes.
Actually, you've already you've
16.
finished your turn. Actually,
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So next time I can climb up. All right.
you're actually you used your movement and that climb check as you were falling to get back. So you did that all in
Okay.
one turn. You've made no progress
Cool.
except for a damage.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Default.
Markt'ov, you have made your way to the ground floor.
Run action, flat booking it.
Okay.
Yeah, unless there's something that is in my way.
So as you move, the path they are taking is not a straight path. They're jumping from like rooftop to rooftop and stuff. You are able to, at a full pace, make your way like about 30 feet a turn. You know?
Okay.
Yeah. So you use your turn as you like kind of look up. You see Evie and Osgar up there. And as a matter of fact, like because you can see them from where you are, you make a little extra progress. You've made like 60 feet of progress this turn.
The sound of
I
our
reach up
high
and high
five
five them.
motivated you.
Yeah. What'd you say, Markt'ov?
As I'm passing them, I reach up and high five them.
How long are your arms?
60 feet.
60 feet arms. That's about enough to reach them. Yeah. A weird moment happens and Marktov's arm stretches out.
I usually keep it, close to myself, but this time I have fully outstretched my 60-foot arm.
But no one was expecting it or looking for it. So it happens, but no one notices except for Markt'ov, and the arm retracts back to your body.
Go gadget arm.
Right?
But no one knows. All right. So that's a good turn for you. Evie. All right, your turn.
Okay. Let's see. So she made it through. So I'm going to use my turn to try to move through the gap in the wall.
Okay.
And am I rolling to get through to the other side, or am I rolling to make it to the next?
So you move across this rooftop, and
Okay.
as you progress, you think the quickest way through is this gap in the wall, which will
Okay.
now require your potential skill roll.
Okay. I am going to roll for a climb again.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 24.
A beautiful climb check. You're able to get through this gap in the wall and make progress to the next rooftop there.
Excellent.
Damn. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm pretty impressed with myself at this point. So I'm like looking around. I'm like, can I, from where I am, can I yell back to Oscar and like give him pointers for getting over to help improve him, like to help him on his check?
Yeah. Let's see here. I am going to say this is going to be a give me a survival check.
Okay.
Actually.
I can do that.
I love where this is going.
17.
17 will do it. That will be enough. So you yell back and you're just like, watch out for that step.
Yeah. Put your foot here. Yeah.
And Osgar, you will be at a +1 for your next check.
Hey.
She didn't beat the DC I set in my mind by a ton, but she did beat it. So there's that.
I like it.
Yep. And let's see. All right, Trinia. So Trinia's at a -1 for this skill check, if I remember correct, thanks to the resonant power of that high five.
Best
Dude,
high five ever.
I love it so much.
But luckily, she is not actually attempting to progress. She stops for a moment, and she begins to cast a spell. Let's see here. Everyone except for Isabo and Shula are within eyesight of her. So if you wish to roll a spellcraft, you can.
Excellent. I would like to do
Am-
that.
Am I? I'm all the way on the ground.
That
Yeah.
was an 11.
But you kind of got eyes on where she is.
Okay.
Is it trained only,
I believe so.
or can a big dummy
Yeah, I think
check?
it is.
Let's
Okay,
see.
I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, it's trained only. I got a 10.
That's 10 is not enough. Wait, no, it says you.
It says you got a 20.
because
you
he's
got a 20.
because he's untrained, so it's only a 10.
Oh.
Yeah. No one's able to identify this. So she casts a spell, and she just stands there. Oddly enough,
Oh boy.
Osgar.
Just after seeing Evie skillfully and gracefully make her way through the gap in the wall, I will, with a running start, attempt to do the same.
Oh boy. Okay. Are you a escape artist or climbing?
I'm making my way over there, and I'm gonna give you a climb with the appropriate +1 already added. Ooh, and it is a 18.
That was a climb, so you are unsuccessful. You begin to try and like climb through this gap in the wall, but you're just not making progress. It's a little too tight for your large upper body.
Damn the gym.
That sounds like a word. Sounds like a phrase straight out of my vocabulary. So
Yeah.
yeah, damn the gym. All right, good stuff. Good stuff. Shula, roll me a perception.
Okay. 13.
Yeah.
13.
Yeah, that's enough to as you're helping this woman, like consoling her. You catch your ears catch wind of a noise, and you hear someone speaking very loudly down the hallway, and they're like, "I saw them come up here. I know they're here."
I immediately go to the door and wait. The door isn't damaged. Okay, I had to remember if this door had been kicked in or not.
Luckily,
And,
this is one of the few doors that survived the onslaught.
I lock as many of the locks as are on it.
There are 3 locks on this one. There is there's a latch on the just like one of those like chain latches that goes in. There's a deadbolt, and there's also a lock on the handle itself.
I lock all of them and listen quietly at the door.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, you take listening stance.
And I tell the woman, I ask her, I say, by the way, what is your name?
Jess. it's Jess.
Jess?
Jess. Yes. With a J. 3 S's.
Imagine if she's just like, Trinia, nice to meet you. Please
Oh
don't
my
be
gosh,
my
that would
neighbor,
be
Jess.
so funny.
By the way, no E. It's just JSSS.
Just,
Jess.
Oh, okay. Just,
I don't know.
just stay as quiet as you can.
Okay.
I think those are the Hellknights. And I continue to just listen at the door.
Okay. Bo, your turn.
Like, I'm just looking down. I'm like, this ain't freaking happening. I see Markt'ov on the ground, and I'm like, okay, he ran down there. Like, that's probably the safest thing. So I turn around, and I'm going back through the window with the full intent of like trying to go downstairs.
Okay. With the full intent of going downstairs, you're able to assess that there's like walkways that lead lower and down to the floor. As a matter of fact, you even saw Markt'ov take these. So yeah, you begin down those walkways to get down to him. It's gonna take you.
It's like, why are you like this? This is so much easier.
It's gonna take you. Let's see here. Because of your increased speed, it's only gonna take you until the end. Till next turn, to get down there.
Okay.
Markt'ov.
I want to roll to disbelieve.
Disbelieve what? The whole situation, or?
No, the Trinia.
Oh sure.
I'm pretty
It
sure
was
it's
all a
illusion.
dream.
Okay, yeah. Roll me a will save.
8 + 4 for 12.
With a 12, you look up and you're like, that's not her. It's not her. We've seen illusions before. It's not her. And it does not seem to break. She is still there.
I book it.
All right. Yeah, you continue booking it, which will progress you another like 30 feet as you wind through the streets there.
Awesome.
Yep. All right. Evie.
Me. All right. So at this point, I would like to get through. I would like to try to make my way through the hidden shortcut to the next square.
Excellent. All right.
And that's a perception.
Yeah, you can use perception for this one.
That is a 22.
Excellent. Yeah.
Damn, Evie.
You're able to see the hidden shortcut really easily. Because before that, you had no idea how Trinia got across this gap. And you find the hidden shortcut and you progress through to the next level.
Excellent.
Yep.
Excellent. How far ahead of me is she now?
She is only, let's see here. You're at the start of this one, so that's 30. So she's 60 feet.
She's 60 feet.
Yep.
I don't quite trust myself at this point, so I'm gonna keep on trucking after her.
All right.
Yep, that's it. That's what I'm gonna do.
Excellent. Let's see here. Ooh, I'm just gonna shift the camera view a little bit for everyone. Okay, cool. We've got up next Trinia. Trinia, having taken that turn and casting a spell, she seems to focus herself, and she is now going to take a. Gosh, she didn't even need to do that. She's just gonna hop across to the next section, easily, and she is going to move forward. So she got across that narrow rooftop leap, and she moves forward.
Okay then.
Yep. Osgar.
I'm gonna like collect myself and attempt to climb through the gap in the wall again.
Okay.
This time I'm like, okay, focus, breathe, breath out, compress the chest, and squeeze.
And squeeze.
And I roll a 17 plus 5 for 22.
You do it. You are able to get through that gap in the wall.
So I'll squeeze through, and then I'll use my remaining movement speed to move up to the next obstacle, the hidden shortcut.
Correct. Excellent. Good stuff. I'm actually surprised you're the one like making decent progress after Evie there.
Excuse you, I'm making great progress.
You are, but you're also like 5 stories below where everyone else is. So should you catch up, there's going to be a lot involved in trying to get to Trinia. So
I don't need to get to her. You'll see.
I'm
He's
intrigued.
waiting for her to fall so he can be like, aha.
Yeah.
You have piqued
Gotcha
the
now.
DM's interest. All right, excellent, good stuff, Osgar. So Shula, it is your turn. So you've taken perception stance, granting you a +2 to perception. Okay.
Nice.
Excellent. So as you listen, are you like listening against anything, or like you just like standing back? You hiding, or?
Against the door.
Okay, so you're listening against the door. Roll me a perception check at a +2.
Okie dokie. That's 11 plus 2 for 13.
13. All right. You're not able to make much out, but as you listen, you can hear a faint clanging of armor.
Is it approaching?
It's hard to say, but given your knowledge, you think that if you can hear it, it's at least on the same floor.
Shink, 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 shink.
Shink, 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 shink.
Oh my god, Dabdathos is out there.
Oh, yeah, it's Davdathos, the cleric. Yeah, he's there.
Now gone to being a Hell Knight.
I continue to listen and try to determine when the clanking gets closer.
Okay. All right, I like it. I like it. All right. All right, sweet. That'll be all then, I guess.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I'm preparing. I'm waiting.
Excellent. Bo.
I'm just gonna keep tearing after Markt'ov. Just
All
like,
right.
Come on, catch up.
How many turns do you have left on your blood raging, or what is it called?
It's Blood Rage.
It's blood rage. How long do you have left on your blood rage?
This will be my 6th turn, so I would have 5 more turns.
Whew. All right. Excellent. Nice stuff.
Wow.
That's
All right.
amazing.
So as you tear after everyone else, you were able to keep track of them when you were like attempting multiple jumps from the rooftop there, and you are able to quickly move up to gap in the wall, but on the floor, and gap in the floor on the wall, and yeah, you see Markt'ov about like 35 to 40 feet ahead of you. Okay.
So it'll be my turn.
Sweet. Oh gosh, hold on. I messed up. I clicked at the same time as Bo.
Yeah.
Markt'ov.
Booking it.
All right, you continue to book it. And as you continue to book it, you have to go through an alley for this one. As you go through this alley, there is a rather large creature before you. It appears to be something cat-like, but it's large. And as you book it down this alley, it stands before you. It doesn't seem like you might be able to get around it, but it stands in front of you and hisses. What would you like to do?
Kill it.
All right. So you're gonna take an attack roll at it?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead. Just roll me an attack roll in chat.
Here we go. 2 + 8 for 10.
As you come down with your longsword, it is able to dodge your attack, and it is actually going to make a counterattack towards you. Let's see here.
When it dodges, is there an opportunity for me to pass by it?
Given your speed of 20, no. Does an 11 beat your DC or your AC?
No, it does not.
All right, yeah. So as it takes another swipe at you, it also misses. It, as far as this turn goes, no, you are not able to pass by it. But perhaps next turn you may.
Oh, interesting.
It may take an attack of it may. I was gonna say it may take an attack of opportunity.
Putting that on the list.
That's not fair. I stopped myself and then repeated what I was gonna say.
And then you went ahead and said it.
Add it to the list. It's fine. Yeah. Anyway, I've said enough. Evie, your turn.
Okay. I would like to move ahead and I would like to get to I'm going to roll to climb.
Well, all right, climb check. This is a tough one. There's a narrow hole in the wall ahead of you.
Yeah. But it's better than trying to escape artist. Because one of them I have points in and the other I don't.
I can only guess.
Oh, that's a 10.
Oh boy. As you attempt to climb through this narrow hole in the wall, you fail. You grip this like space and it gives way and you slide, and these rooftops are angled and you start to slide off. Give me another climb check as you begin to slide off of this.
15.
15 is not the best climb check I've ever seen. It's also not the worst. But as you fall, you slide straight off of it. Give me a actually no, I'll roll it because I like rolling these. You're gonna take 3 damage, and you grab one of the like shingles on a floor below, and you're able to catch yourself before you fall all the way down.
Okay.
But yeah, you take 3
that was
damage in
fun.
the process.
Yeah, I just put that in. So.
All right, sweet. And that would be all for your turn. All right, Trinia is up again. She is, let's see here, a burst of Sturges. All right, she is going to make a perception check to try and get around this. And let's see here, she gets a boom, boom. All right. Ooh, she does not do well. She thinks she can get around these, but she misjudges the path. And as she does, she slips off of the rooftops. And let's see, she is going to try to catch herself as she falls. Oh, which she does a very good job, but she is still going to take some damage. Oh, she takes 6 damage as she falls, but she is able to grip on and basically, next turn she'll be right back where she was. All right, Osgar, you are up.
Alrighty. Standing at the hidden shortcut, seeing Evie slip through it. Well, I guess seeing her disappear, I'm going to use my perception to see if I can determine where this hidden shortcut may be.
Excellent.
And that is a roll of 7.
Yeah, you look around and you're like, where the fuck she go?
Yeah, that's accurate.
Yeah.
I'll use the rest of my turn to lean over the edge of the building and shout down to Markt'ov and be like, "Hey, how you doing down there?"
There's a cat.
Can I get a perception on the cat? Like, what am I seeing?
Sure.
Or
yeah.
Okay. That would be a 8.
You don't even see a cat. I
just kind of shake my head and whatever. Yeah.
If you'd like, I'll allow you, because you were already at the precipice of this. I'll allow you to use your standard action to make another check if you wish to get across or find the hidden shortcut.
Hey, that'd be great. Thank you. I will take you up on that with a roll of a
You
8.
failed.
Oh dear.
It wasn't meant to be. I have a good modifier. I rolled a 2 + 5, a 3 + 5, and a 3 + 5 for those in audio land or ears edition.
That's some amazing rolls.
Pretty rough.
Yep. Your good luck streak has come to an end. You're just standing there really confused on everything.
Unfortunately, I can't charm my way through this.
Nope. Sorry about that.
Not that I'm any good at it anyway, but yeah.
Yeah. Shula, you continue to listen in here. Roll me another perception.
With a +2?
With a +2, since you are
Since I'm actively listening.
You are in perception stance, if you will.
18 + 2 for 20.
Oh, that's a good roll. All right. Woo. So yeah, you've got your ear pressed against the door. You're being as quiet as possible. You're able to hone in on these noises, and you hear these the clanging of the armor and a little bit of talking. You recognize these voices. Even it's the voices you heard before. It does belong to the Hellknights you heard before. They seem to be currently questioning the very first apartment that you guys came across. That man who, you guys, entered his apartment and everything. Well, I say you guys, but I mean Markt'ov. And yeah, they seem to be just down the hallway, questioning that gentleman.
Can I hear what he's saying?
Sure, absolutely. So as you listen in, I hear them saying like, we know a group of people came up here. Did you see anyone? He's just like, I mean, I see a lot of people come through here. It's like there's like a lot of people who live here. There's animals. There's all sorts of stuff. And you hear like a thud, and he just goes, and they're like, look, tell us what happened. And that's all you hear for the time being.
I turn to and I say, I think we might have to get out of here soon. If you
what do
want
you mean?
to live. Well, there's definitely Hellknights down there. And as I say this, I walk away from the door and get close to her. There's Hellknights down there, and that guy that was at the end of the hallway, I'm not exactly sure what they did to him, but it didn't sound healthy.
Well, where will we go? What do we do? What about Mr. Fluffers?
Well, we can take Mr. Fluffers with us, but I'm gonna listen a little bit longer, but I don't want to see whatever happened to him happen to you. So
Oh my gosh,
at the very
oh my
least,
gosh.
I might run.
She like starts walking around the apartment and like gathering stuff. You notice she grabs like a cat toy teaser and some treats and like like a hoodie. Not a hoodie. There's no hoodies in this realm.
You grab the hoodie, you're like,
So a
what's
cloak
that?
with a hood.
Yeah. She grabs a somewhat interesting jacket that seems to be made of cotton with a hood on it. And yeah, she's like running around her apartment grabbing everything she thinks is essential.
Make sure you put it all in a bag, because you're gonna have to be holding Mr.
Oh
Fluffers.
Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
No, shh. Make sure quietly.
Oh, okay. Quietly panic. Got it. Okay. Okay.
I go back to the door to continue to listen.
Excellent. All right. You resume perception stance.
Yes.
Bo, your turn.
So I'm going to go ahead and drop Blood Rage, but I still get my movement bonus even when I'm not Blood Raging.
Okay, cool.
So I'm still just going to keep tearing after Markt'ov.
All right, yeah, you catch up to him pretty quickly. It just takes your movement action to catch up to him. And yeah, you're like passing by him. You see him like, finishing up his swing at this cat. The cat like dodges to the side. You can either help him in quelling this cat, or an opening has presented itself to just blow past it.
He asked if there was an opening, and you didn't say there was.
Well, because you had used up all your actions, my friend.
I mean, it would have been great to know that there was one.
Well, now you know. It's not your turn yet, is it?
I see him fighting this big cat, and I'm like, I'm coming, Markt'ov! And I'm like, coming in swinging.
All right. Oh, you're going to come in swinging too. All right. Roll me an attack roll. My
I
lord.
don't even want to talk about it.
11. I did not set a high DC for this thing, or AC for this thing. 11 is not going to succeed.
We're just really bad at rolling tonight.
Yeah. Seriously. You take a swing at it and you also miss. It dodges real quick. It is now dodged back in the opposite direction, and it is now like blocking the path again.
Oh, good going, Bo.
Dude,
Get
I
wrecked.
don't need your shit right now.
All right, Markt'ov, it is your turn. You think you might still be able to like blow past this thing, but given its current position, it certainly can take a really good attack at you. So it might have a little bit of a benefit of an attack at you if you try to blow past it, but it's entirely up to you.
Yeah. Screw it. I'm blowing past it.
All right. So yeah, you are going to try to blow past it. It is, you are basically charging like straight through it, more or less. And it is going to take an attack at you. It's not big enough to like stop you, but like, you're basically running straight through this thing.
I want it to be known, I don't have my shield out currently because that gives me penalties to checks and stuff.
Got you. So what's your current AC?
18.
It only rolls a 9. It does not. It does not succeed on its attack. It's not strong enough apparently to even pierce your armor. And it gets a solid blow on you, and the nails like just straight through your armor, but doesn't penetrate it. And you like blow past it. You have made it to the next obstacle.
Yeah, while I'm moving, I'm pulling out my shield.
Okay, excellent. All right, and let's see here. That would probably be your turn.
Yep.
Evie?
Okie dokie. I would like to try to make it over again to where I was trying to get to before, if that's possible.
Absolutely.
All right. Climb. Oh, 16.
Oh, it's not quite enough, but you are you're starting to get like the lay of the land here. You're starting to figure
All
out
right.
what's weak,
Figuring out
what's
where to
not.
put my hands and feet and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Got it.
You can attempt another check if you'd like as your standard action or your
Okey-doke.
move action.
I would like to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a 22.
22 will succeed. You are able
Hooray.
to get across.
Okay, cool.
Alrighty. Let's see here. Trinia. Oh, what will you do? You could do that.
Intimidate.
I think she's gonna just stay put, right? That's her plan for this
no,
this one.
She's done that once before. She's not too
She's
fond
gonna-
of it.
She's gonna cast virtue on herself.
She's gonna try and get these. She's gonna try and intimidate these Sturges out of the way. And let's see here. She does not succeed. She makes a pretty aggressive stance. You guys can see, and she's like trying to clear them out of the way, but she's not that intimidating of a person, and they do not move.
Can I ask what are Sturgis?
You absolutely may. So next up is Osgar.
Can I ask what are Sturgis?
You absolutely do. You plead to the gods and you say, "What's a Sturge?"
I mean, I'm doing this out of character, but like, it's an intimidation check. What does that mean?
It's a type of enemy.
What's she doing over there?
Let me see if I have it in my bestiaries. Sturge.
It's okay if you don't. Don't worry about it.
I don't, unfortunately. But if you do a quick Google search, you'll get quite some beautiful images of Sturges.
It's like a
All
bug
porn.
bird.
It's kind of like a mosquito
Like-
mixed with a bat.
Yes, if it ever comes
Yeah.
in.
Bad
Oh, wow.
mosquito.
A bat-squito, if you will.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Nope.
back here, like way back, still trying to like reach around on the wall and be like, how did she fit through here?
You're trying
I'll
to just
give you another
find where she went. Yeah.
I'll give you another perception to find the spot she went through.
Okay. Yeah.
That is a 24.
You suddenly find it. It was quite obvious. You're actually like surprised when you realize the path was there the whole time.
Whoa.
It's like an open door on a flat wall, and you're just like looking around it, like, where's the door?
Holy shit! It was there the whole time. And that's enough to get through to the hidden shortcut.
Great. I'll use my move to
Get to the
pass
next
over
obstacle.
to the next obstacle. Yeah.
All right, nice stuff. You've made progress. Shula, you continue to listen in. Roll me another perception check.
Okay. Not a good one. 2 + 2 for 4.
All right.
Whoa.
All you can hear this time is just some. You hear some clanging of armor. You hear some like shuffling about, but you can't really make out any details.
I'm gonna take a step back from the door, and I look over my shoulder to see what Jis is doing.
Yes. She's gathering stuff. She's throwing a lot of supplies into a bag.
I am going to, as she does that, I take a few steps back from the door in case it gets kicked in or something because I don't
Okay.
hear anything. And I close my eyes and kind of put my hand over my shoulder like this, and I silently cast well, not silently, but I cast guidance on myself.
Okay. Absolutely. Yeah. So
I ask Serenre for some guidance in this what seems to be a perilous situation, and especially against some Hellknights.
she hears your plea and she grants you a little bit of guidance in your next action.
And I'm going to stay away from the door.
Okay.
I'd like to still kind of be actively percepting,
Sure.
but I won't be at the door because I'm worried about it getting kicked in.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Alrighty. I think that's good for a turn. Bo.
Kind of see Markt'ov run past the cat creature. I'm like, what? Are we running now? And just kind of like Like, okay, and I'm just gonna try and bolt past the creature.
All right. As you do, the creature is going to try and take a swipe at you. And let's see here. Does 17 break your AC?
No, it doesn't.
All right. So as it takes a
Wow.
scratch at you,
Thanks.
it narrowly misses and you just bolt past it. Yeah, you catch up to Markt'ov there. Let's see here. Given your speed, you still could have an action here.
Attack him. Do it.
Attack Markt'ov.
Shoots
Murder,
me, you won't.
murder Markt'ov. Cold-blooded.
I was the BBEG all along.
Ah.
I'm just gonna like try and stay with him, keep my eye on Trinia as best I can, and that's gonna be my turn.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so you situate yourself right next to Markt'ov. You are completely caught up to him. Speaking of, Markt'ov, it is your turn.
Booking it.
Booking it. All right. There are no obstacles in your way. This seems to be a clean shot. You are able to progress.
No!
And you yell all the way. Evie, you hear a screaming man below.
And I'm like, oh, that Markt'ov.
What do we say? It's Markt'ov.
Oh gosh. Okay. At this
Roll the
point,
intro.
that's it. Game over. I'm out.
Yeah.
I would like to, as I am sort of moving slowly across the rooftop, like that little area that I'm on, I would like to pull out one of the arrows that I managed to put together.
Sure.
And I would like to try to fire it at Trinia.
All right. You are currently 60 feet away.
Okay.
So these arrows they're heavier than normal arrows, so they do cut your range increment in half.
Okay.
What is your normal range increment?
Let's see. I usually have
You got a longbow?
I do. I have a longbow.
100 feet.
So it's 110 actually.
So this will
Compound.
110. All right. Well, she is 60 feet, so
It's a masterwork longbow.
half of that is 55 feet, which makes it just out of range. So it'll be the second increment, which means you just got to take a minus to your shot.
Yeah, because she can afford that with an arrow.
Totally.
You know what? Let's try it anyway.
Yeah. All right. Give me a ranged attack should do, I believe.
Okay.
And this will, let's see here, let me look at this bow for a second here. The bow you are using, what did you say it was? It was
It's a masterwork longbow.
masterwork longbow. All right, yeah, just give me a flat roll.
Okie dokie.
Flat ranged roll.
That's not the die I need. I need this die. 19.
Nice.
All right, yeah, that will hit. She's going to get a reflex save against this.
Of course she is.
Yep. So let's see if she is able. So as you're firing a tangle shot, I believe, correct?
Yes, I spent some time finagling with a tanglefoot bag and managed to craft myself a tanglefoot arrow,
Okay.
if you will.
Yeah.
So
as
that's what I have.
As you land this shot, it flies towards her. She sees it coming and she attempts to like dodge out of the way, but it still splashes and catches her a little bit. She did make her reflex save. She is now at half speed.
Okay. Well, that's better than nothing.
Did you apply the entangled before you made the reflex save?
No, because she gets a DC 10 reflex save against it to see whether or not it actually sticks her or just slows her.
Yes. So the entangle applies before. If you hit, you are entangled, and then you have to make the DC for stuck to the floor.
So from what I read from Tanglefoot, it says if she makes a reflex save against it, it doesn't actually ensnare her. She only is going to move at half speed.
Yeah. It doesn't ensnare her, but it entangles her if you get hit by it, you get entangled, which is a different thing than getting stuck, because the Tanglefoot bag also can stick you to the ground. So
I didn't read that on Tanglefoot shot though.
I'll find it for you.
Okay. Which, if she becomes entangled, what does that do for her? Let's see here.
Basically, it's just a -2.
-2, yeah. Okay, cool.
Either way, I'll still take it.
Either way.
It
And
was better than missing.
boom, applied. All right. So, solid shot.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Anything else you'd like to do? That's your standard action.
Yes, I would then like to try to catch up, I think.
Excellent. You're able to move across this rooftop. Might have been nice to do that beforehand.
Probably. Well, I said I was knocking the arrow as I went over, like as I moved across it, so.
Either way, you hit. So, like.
But
you
either
know.
way, yeah. It doesn't change the die roll at all.
Right, exactly. All right, cool.
So, yep. Can I roll to get across or not yet?
No, that would
Okay,
require
that's
your
what I thought.
action. Yep.
Yep, that's what I thought.
All right. So it is her turn. So as she suddenly sees that she has become like slowed by all this, she reaches into her bag real quick and she pulls out an item and she seems to apply it to the stuff that the Tanglefoot that got on her from your arrow, and it appears to quickly dissolve it.
Well, what the heck?
Huh. You gave him universal solvent?
She does have, as per her items, a single universal solvent.
Oh my
Well.
gosh.
What she
Dang.
doesn't know is that I have another arrow.
Oh shit! Sorry, hold on. Let me try that again. Oh, all right. Yeah. So, so she uses that. That takes her turn, though. Osgar, you're up.
Alrighty, looks like an acrobatics check for a narrow rooftop leap.
All right.
Okay, so I kind of lean over the edge, judging the distance. You know how cats do? They kind of like
Are you doing the butt wiggle?
before
I
they
was gonna
jump up.
say, are you doing the butt
Letting
wiggle
they
too?
go back, forth, like just trying to size it up.
So
yeah, a little bit
Osgar's
of a butt wiggle, but not
Osgar's
quite as
doing the
much.
butt wiggle. Excellent.
Just a little bit, just trying to size it up.
So can you give us? Can you RP that for us, please, visually?
I'll have to move my camera.
No, just
I don't know.
kind of, you know.
Okay.
Just give us a little. There we go. All right, I'll take it. That's good enough. I'm happy. I'm satisfied.
Hey,
Okay. Well, we all aren't. Okay. Acrobatics check. As I get confident in the distance, I'm gonna go ahead and jump for it with a 12.
Oh wait. You're using an acrobat. You're actually on the narrow hole in the wall, so you either need a climb or an escape artist check.
Oh shoot. Ooh, I'm sorry. I'll give you a climb. My
Okay.
apologies.
Yep, that's fine. You still butt wiggle before you try to climb.
I just butt wiggle anyway,
Yeah.
just for good measure.
That's fine.
And I'll give you a climb for the narrow hole in the wall, which is a 20.
That does it. You succeed. The butt
I
wiggle.
cannot friggin' believe it.
The butt wiggle pays off, as it
All right.
always does. Remember that, kids. Anyway,
Oh, ew. No, don't remember that.
Don't remember that.
No. Ignore that.
Ignore that completely. Let's see here. All right, so you make it across the narrow hole in the wall as you climb through.
Yeah, once I'm through to the other side, I'll use my movement speed to catch up to Evie.
All right. Yeah, solid. You catch up.
Winded, I turn to her and I'm like, how are you doing this? Oh my god.
I turned to him, I'm like, you caught up. High five.
High five.
Excellent.
All right, and Shula.
Hi.
Hi. You're still actively listening, right?
Yes.
Just not against
I'm
the
not
door?
against the door though.
Roll me another perception.
Any bonus?
Nope, because you're not against the door.
11.
11. It's not the best, but you do hear the clanging get closer.
Okay. I go to and I say, get Mr. Fluffers. I say it quietly, get Mr. Fluffers.
Oh gosh.
We're gonna have to go. Is everything in a bag? You'll be able to probably come back. I don't think they're gonna burn the building down or take your stuff.
Oh,
it's
Lord.
just I'm not convinced that they're not gonna take our lives.
Oh, Desna. Okay. She like starts. She like reaches under the bed. She's like, "Come here, Mr. Fluffers. Come here. Me." And like Mr. Fluffers comes out. She like grabs him. And she's like, "Okay, I'm ready. Okay, where are we going?"
I go over to the window and I look, and what are the options out of the window?
So out of the window, as you see, it's a bit of a cluttered rooftop, if you will. But you see you see some walkways.
He said the thing.
I did the thing. You see some walkways that lead down. It will probably take. It'll probably take you a couple turns to get down, but you do see a path that could lead you down to street level.
There's no getting down.
Yeah.
I have a -4 to climb, so that's not gonna happen.
Oh no, there's actual like walkways that lead down.
Oh, like a fire escape.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes it a lot better. I motion to and I say, how are these walkways, these escapes?
Oh boy. I mean, I've taken him a couple times, but I don't know how Mr. Fluffer's gonna do. And he just like looks over and he goes, "Meow."
Do you have an extra bag for him?
You want me to
just
put
shove him in
Mr.
your
Fluffers
bag?
in a bag?
Well, if you think that you're not going to be able to walk down the walkway with him in your arm.
Oh gosh. Oh Desna. Oh boy. And
Look, Desna and Serenray will protect us. It'll be okay.
oh boy. Okay. She's like almost hyperventilating, but like keeping it together. As you are saying that, you can audibly hear this through the door. You hear, I think some of them went down this way, but a couple of them are down on the streets. And you hear another voice go, "That's all right. Lucen will take care of them."
Oh no. So they can see. So they know that they're out. Some of the people are outside. Okay, that's not good either. I'm gonna wait till next turn to start descending.
Okay.
But is there outside, like, is there a place maybe around the corner to hide, or just not sure how that works?
You could potentially find places to hide given a decent stealth check, but I'd say at this point your turn is probably used up.
Yeah, I just wanted to motion to like join me over by the window to the escape.
Yeah, she's sticking with you at this point. She seems completely flabbergasted, and she's put her trust in you.
Okay.
Yep. Bo.
Can I see Trinia from where I am on the ground?
Give me a perception.
Okay.
You've certainly seen her in the past.
Around, yeah. 15.
That's enough. You have an idea of what rooftop she's on. While you can't see her specifically, you do know what building she's on.
Okay, so since I can't really do much else from down here, I guess for my move action, I'm gonna try and move up to the... Can I move up to the building she's at? No, I've only got 40 feet. So I'm gonna move up as close as I can, and then I want to like shout up to her like, "Hey, please stop! We're trying to help you." And,
Okay.
I guess go for another diplomacy roll.
Yeah, sure.
And away she goes.
You are like so diplomatic. It's amazing.
Dude, come on!
That roll
We're
of
trying
6.
to help.
That roll of 6 is not very convincing. But you are able to move slightly. You are able to move slightly ahead of Markt'ov, just ever so slightly. And Markt'ov, that makes it your turn.
Booking it.
All right, as you book it, gosh, does anyone remember book it? It's a great program. You got free pizza from Pizza Hut. That's great.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I remember that.
It's good stuff.
I got a lot of pizza.
It was the only time I would ever read books and or get pizza from Pizza Hut. So,
I don't know.
no, you don't. You don't.
That was before your day.
They don't even have Pizza Huts around you anymore.
I'm but a wee child.
Yeah, they closed all the Pizza Huts around you. Actually, they couldn't beat the pizza places around there. Anyway,
Yeah, our pizza's delicious.
it's still not as good as New York slices, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Anyway,
No,
you cut your pizza into squares. What's wrong with you?
no, that's just one place. I don't like that place either.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked. You book it. As you begin to progress, you do make good progress. You are now at the building below Trinia. However, as you round this corner, you are met face to face with a Hell Knight. And he stares you dead in the eyes, and he just goes, "And what do you think you're doing?"
I say, "Hey, asshole, follow me," and I just take off in a random direction.
And as you do that, he draws his halberd and he begins the chase after you. And with that, we're going to end tonight's episode of 50 Shades of Crimson. Let's see here. I'll start off with my comments for the night. Markt'ov, you're fucked. Let's move on to.
You really had a chance to say your mom there, Markt'ov.
Let's actually go over to Markt'ov. Markt'ov, how's it going? What'd you think of tonight?
It's great. I mean, if only I had at least one positive of any of these roles. Like, literally, the only one that I have that's positive on all the ones that are like shown is Intimidate.
I'm looking ahead to see at some other ones. Yeah, you're not gonna do good in any of those.
Exactly. That's why I just hopped off the building. I was like,
That's
well,
fair.
In order to get through the cluttered rooftop, I have to roll a 13 on an acrobatics check or a 17 on my climb.
Oof. Yeah. I mean, in theory, if you get ahead, you could spend some time climbing back up and intercept her. So, I mean, there's...
Oh, no, I'm leading this Hell Knight away from everybody else.
Well, now you are.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna run through the streets in just the opposite direction of everybody else at a 90-degree angle so this guy follows me.
Hey, asking for a friend, what's a Hell Knight's movement speed?
30 feet.
Oh, for real? He's in heavy armor.
They have an ability that allows them to move at normal speed in Hellplate.
Oops.
That's right.
Yep.
Jokes on him, bro. I can move even further in heavy armor.
That's true. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. He'll catch me.
He'll catch me. That's fine.
I'll get some distance, but he'll eventually catch me.
You have a week to think about it. So that's the good news.
I mean, he can only attack of opportunity me because I'm going to be full sprinting and he's going to be full sprinting after me.
I'm not going to say anything about that.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
He can only attack of opportunity against me. Oh gosh, if only you knew. All right. Thank you. That's good. I enjoyed tonight's session with you, Markt'ov. Luna, how's it going?
Good. I thought tonight was really fun. I really like this whole chase thing.
You're finally in your element.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I mean, that helps. I mean, that definitely helps. I never take climb as a skill, ever. And finally with this character, I'm like, what's the worst it could do? And I'm so glad I did. Because it came in so handy tonight. So
it's paying in spades here.
Right? Yeah, I was pretty darn excited. So yeah, no, it was good. It was a lot of fun. And yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Nice. Yeah. Good on you. That's all I can say. All right, let's say hi to Amanda.
Hi.
Hi.
I really like that chase scene too. Just to elaborate on what Luna was saying, I think it was I like how it was set up. I thought it was really interesting, all the perils and different things. That was really cool. And I liked the art too on the chase tracker.
Oh, yes,
I thought that was really cute.
Yeah.
Shula's definitely confused kind of at this point. She's kind of questioning Markt'ov a little bit because she thought he was a paladin, and she's pretty sure paladins are supposed to be lawful and or good. And so she's kind of wondering, as she's trying to plan this escape from the Hellknights on that floor, she's kind of been wondering if maybe Chrysidia and the accusations were right. And that she stuck up for someone who was, you know, not doing the right thing, because she doesn't really agree with kind of breaking and entering people's apartments and destroying their property. So
Markt'ov got caught up in the moment.
I mean, separate from what I think as a player, she's definitely not cool with it, and she would not have been a part of the chase anyway, because she's like could not have held on to anything.
Yeah.
But she definitely has some questionable feelings towards the group right now in regards to that. So
it certainly is questionable, isn't it?
This is a very poor composition for a chase scene, like party composition.
Yeah, you guys are not very chasey, to say the least. A good
Speak
time.
for yourselves. I was doing all right.
Yeah, Evie and Osgar.
Evie's got this.
Evie's got this.
And Osgar.
Somehow Osgar's got this.
Yeah, Oscar's been rolling hot tonight.
I did not expect that. Osgar, what do you have to say about that?
Well, I did myself a favor where I'm a low int character. Surprise. Hey. Is it int or is it wisdom that affects your
Int.
skills?
Yeah, int.
Int, right.
Mhm.
Okay, so it's right at the start. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure. Whereas I'm a low int character, I wanted to take my class skills first, where they would give me the biggest boost.
Yeah.
Happens that climb is one of them.
Oh, wow.
And it's a strength base, which happens to be my main stat at a +4. Climb and acrobatics are actually decent for me, which is weird, coming from playing a sorcerer in the last game.
Yeah.
But eventually I would have been able to fly, which would have been great. But not for a while. I'm really surprised that Oscar is kind of holding his own here. Dude, can I just say, like, this kind of stuff, this like extra stuff like the chase tracker, and I do recall logging in once to check on the stream when you guys were doing it on the old channel and you were doing tarot card readings, and like this extra stuff is really cool. Thank you for like caring enough to put in the effort, I guess. It's really cool when you do this extra stuff. You're kind of blowing my mind with all of it, so I appreciate you, buddy. Thanks.
It's fun. This is one of those ones I've been kind of looking forward to, I guess.
Just to throw it out there, when we did talk about like, hey, there's chase scene mechanics, and I desperately tried to help you, I had no idea what I was talking about. I'm so sorry. So there was nothing like this in my mind.
So Yotts reached out to me and he was like, hey man, I know you got a lot on your plate. Like, how can I help you in any way? I'm like, look, there might be this like chase scene coming up eventually, and I'm not really sure how to illustrate it or like how to make it look presentable on stream. And he's just like, he's tossing out ideas and stuff. And I'm like, no, hold on. There's rules for chase scenes. And I link him to chase scene.
I had no fucking idea.
He's like, I'm at work. I can't look at it right now, but here's some more ideas. And he just kept going. And I was like, look,
Oh boy.
I was like, Yotts, respectfully, shut up.
This is dumb and is not real.
I was like, when you get home, read through that and then come back at me.
I was just really excited. I was like, chases are cool.
It was great. I so appreciated the enthusiasm. Like, you were making every effort.
I wasn't at all accurate in my assumptions.
It's all good, man. I really appreciate the enthusiasm you had.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was a lot of fun. All right, Katiemaechen, how's it going?
You know,
yeah,
the rolls weren't so hot.
No.
Overall, I enjoyed everything that happened. Like, I thought it was all really fun. But Lord have mercy, that girl can't jump. She couldn't hit worth now.
But she's fast.
She rundo.
Yeah. That she do.
Yeah.
Even with all those fails, you were able to catch up, kind of. So.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Luckily, just wasn't her night. Yeah, well, such is life.
Hey,
Still has luck.
she's doing the hero thing though. So.
She's attempting it.
She's attempting it. She's following in everyone else's wake and like learning and like.
It's like, wait, we're running now? I thought we were hitting the guy. Okay, and we're running, hitting, running.
That's all you can ask for, really. No, I think you're doing great. I mean, everyone who is in this chase is more or less like tightly together. So you guys have done great. But what was I gonna say? On the topic of like preparing for this and everything, this is one of those things that like up until this very moment, I wasn't sure how it was gonna play out. So, and like I've been kind of, I said I was looking forward to this, but what I actually meant was I was dreading this scene up until this very moment. And I'm happy with how it's playing out. So
Luckily, it's not just me, Shula, Markt'ov, and Osgar on the ground bleeding out.
I love that you guys crashed through a freaking wall. Like, just
Yeah, bet you didn't see that one coming.
I didn't, but given all the factors, given the fact that this place was like, you know, in disrepair and everything, and you guys went into the apartment next to hers, it all made sense, unfortunately.
I wonder how the book wanted us to get into that room.
The book wanted you to find out that it was a barricaded door and try to make your way in through it, but that's about it.
Yeah, screw that.
No,
Right?
we
Let's
make
take
our
an
own.
unbarricaded wall.
We make our own doors. Damn it.
Yeah, it really didn't. The book didn't give you many options, so like clearly this is why I was open to other options. But yeah, I loved it. Surprisingly, the book gives you a lot of options from this point out.
Oh yeah.
The story actually arcs depending on how this plays out. That's all I'll say.
Good.
Uh-oh.
Yep. And with that, we're gonna head off to a raid target. I believe we've got one picked. Who's it gonna be?
We were suggesting that we go pay a visit to our good friend Big Bees. He
Big
is not
Bees.
he is not playing D&D right now, but he is a great friend of the channel and a really, really awesome guy. So it would be super awesome if you guys could say hi and all that good stuff.
Hell yeah, let's do it. Let's start a raid.
That's still not working.
No, it works. It's just Stream Elements is not
Right.
a sub to the channel.
If you are a sub, you can copy and paste that and it will work. So keep that in mind. So
Let
everyone,
me give that a shot.
get that raid ready. We are going to start a raid towards Big Bees.
Hey.
Let's pay him some love and show him what we're all about. Let him know where you're from. He seems like a really cool dude. I just kind of peeked a little bit myself. So I think you will
Wait till
be...
you see his notification. It's
Oh,
gonna be pretty.
It's gonna be great.
Pretty sick.
You guys gave me a little spoiler as to what it might be, but I won't share that with everyone else. So trust me, it will be worth it. All right, let's head on over there. And thank you everyone so much for attending. We'll be in Discord after this to just discuss how tonight went and get any pointers from you guys, what you liked, what you didn't like, etc., etc. Until then, catch us next Sunday with another Tales from the Tavern, and catch us next Wednesday with another 50 Shades of Crimson. We will see you then.
Yay.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.